Hey, we're officially live. Everyone can see us and hear us now.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Yeah, let me get that welcome screen up there. There we go. But yeah, we're officially live. Everyone can see us now. Let us know if any mics get muted, anyone gets frozen. Sometimes little glitches happen along the way, and we can get that fixed for you.
Sometimes they're meant to happen.
Sometimes they are meant to happen.
All times.
Let's check out. Let's get Brandon and Phil. Let's check your mics too.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Works for me.
Hi.
I like it. All right, chat, let us know. Yeah, like I said, if anyone gets muted or frozen, we'll get that fixed right away. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do right here every Thursday, same place, same time for Syrinscape. I'm going to get into a little recap of what the team's been through. You might have seen some promo flyers about, special guests and other things. We're going to get into all that stuff in a moment, but let's first do like we always do. Let's go around the table and everybody just, take a moment to introduce yourself, let people know where they can find you online, and introduce your character. Ellen, start it off.
I've got the ball. Let's go for it. I am Ellen, or if you follow me on Twitter, I am Ellen K Graham1. And if you follow me there, you can see cosplays, or usually I live tweet when I'm crying along to something. Don't worry, guys. I'm getting into The Last of Us.
Nice.
And yeah, you can keep abreast of all of the fun streams that I am involved with. You can find me on GM Workshop every Wednesday Australian time for our Dragonlance game. Very fun. We put the dysfunctional family into D&D. And I'm very keen for when we get back on track with June over at Cybernation Uncensored with the wonderful Rockette Fox. And mainly, I guess in terms of solo performance, my Fringe show, Be a Doll, Won't You, won a weekly Fringe award.
Hey!
It's been a long time coming. It was a very vulnerable and hard show as just a solo performer and writer, so that's really cool. It's sad that the season's no longer going, so we can't really get any bums on seats from the award, but hey, it's good to know sometimes. And mainly you can find me with Roll to Cast. That's ROLE. We are an any winning variety TTRPG podcast. Each season of the podcast is a different game system. So Cyberpunk 2020, Red, Vampire the Masquerade, Kids on Bikes, Pulp Cthulhu, The Witcher, Avatar Legends. We are currently doing Starfinder by Paizo, and it is super, super duper fun. In fact, Phil and I are pretty we're like besties in that game. It's super fun. So check that out, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, where we do monthly live streams, and we've been doing some fun little shorts from our old Let's Plays, so make sure you do all that. Get back to us. I'll wait. And today you can find me playing Alley Katz, the one, the only, and don't believe anything you hear otherwise, rocker of your dreams.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've been hearing some stuff.
Things, yeah.
But that's why I said. Don't
true.
believe it.
You did say that.
Oh,
You
see,
did say that.
I covered my
That's
bases.
what all alley cats would say.
That is exactly
No,
right.
some alley cats are deeply self-loathing and would sabotage her own business.
That
I
seems
can
like a
picture
very
a-
different universe to
I
me.
can picture a Bizarro Alley doing something similar. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. Hey, Rockette.
Yes, hello everyone. I am Rockette Fox, your second favorite person on the planet, and maybe a couple other planets too. We'll throw them in. But you can find me in all of the places where Rockette Foxes can be found, but more often over on Instagram, Facebook, the places like that, but also over on Cybernation Uncensored, where, yes, Dune is coming back, as well as we got back into Shadows of Estrin, which has been delightful. And I've got a couple different shows that I produce over there, so check it out. And I do have a Patreon as well, where I send out fun stuff things for your hands and face. So aside from that, tonight I will be playing Hades, who is Hades gonna be mad that we're running into duplicates of some of them, particularly Alicat? I don't know. That sounds kind of like a great time to me. So.
It does. I think
Now I have 2 girlfriends.
Who wins?
Yes.
It's me.
Yeah, I thought the best the best visualization was finally first time meeting all the Bizarro clone Engram whatever versions of yourselves, and everyone kind of dealing with this uncomfortable situation, but both Hades just being like, "What's up?" Hugs, holding hands, skipping off down the street. Found themselves life
still
complete.
Has not accepted my friends
Words
with
with
Chooms
Chooms.
invite. Friends with Chooms. Words with Chooms invite. Yeah.
That's how we know that she's really evil.
Well,
Yeah,
things obviously some big things have changed since Tokyo. Some things have happened in this previous
Horrible.
campaign.
Whoa.
But getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Phil.
Hello, I'm
Hi.
Phil. I'm also part of Roll to Cast. Hello. So I'll speak a couple other things that we're doing. We are in the middle of our Fringe season at the Adelaide Fringe. We had a great audience last week for Vampire the Masquerade, where if we were bought drinks, our hunger would increase, leading to much shenanigans and a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Lots of
but we got,
frenzying.
yes, but we have Kids on Bikes coming up with the lovely Ellen on this Saturday, and then we have our final show, Pulp Cthulhu, a week later with Sean. So we're going to put that eventually on our podcast and on our YouTube once we have all the footage and stuff edited. So if you aren't Australian, if you haven't got down to Australia, nip down, guys. But otherwise, we'll put it up for you guys at a later date. But we have a great community as well. You can join us on Discord. Just follow the link on any of our stuff, where we have a cool community that talks about movies, games, TV, and all that good stuff. Yeah, this week, I'm playing Bud, who really is the one, the only, the best solo in Night City.
That one we can confirm. We saw what happened last campaign. He is officially the one Bud now. So that works for me. That statement works.
Oh, I can put my feet up now. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everybody, with your problems.
Oh, do you want me to shoot you? I can shoot all of you, by the way, if you want.
I think there's more than one way to skin an alley cat.
Ooh,
I'll
nice.
find out.
I'll be here polishing my rifle.
Brandon.
What are you doing every week?
Well, how do I follow that? I am Brandon Perkins with Panache. I am Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. And today we're going to talk a little bit about The Last of Us, just as I have the last couple of times. So speaking of The Last of Us, there happens to be a Last of Us TTRPG that is a reskinned version of Fallout 2D20. And you can find the rules for this version of the game on Cybernation Uncensored's website. So if you happen to be interested in playing this game, feel free to check it out. And if you're interested to see how it's played, join us every Monday and every first and third Monday of the month as we play this really awesome game on Cybernation Uncensored. And I am playing Rush, the Fixer, who just cannot stand that there's another one out there who thinks he's as good as me. There is no chance. There is only one. And there can be only one. And
At that, Rush pulls out a Highlander sword and
Yeah, Highlander sword just out of nowhere. Because that's how those swords work. Nobody carries them. They just pull them out when it's time to fight.
How's your Christopher Lambert impression?
Terrible.
Perfect. I'm ready for it.
We're ready.
Only one.
No, well put. And yeah, and Rush is dealing with some stuff. Yeah, we know that Bizarro Rush is in the process of setting up a midnight market, supposed to rock out in a couple nights. So yeah, I feel for you. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take a moment. Let me introduce myself. I am the Game Master here. I'm GM Rob Mulligan, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Cybernation Uncensored is a place for all kinds of gameplay and content, tutorials, GM tips, GM roundtable, tons of other GMs streaming gameplay almost every day of the week. Some days, multiple times, like 8 a.m. this morning, we had some Cyberpunk Red. After this stream, you can shoot over to Cybernation Uncensored and check out some Star Trek. As Rockette said, she's got a couple shows with us. Brandon has a show with us. He has some future ones in the works. Just tons of stuff going on. So please go check out Cybernation Uncensored. Give us a follow, a subscribe on Twitch. Also check out YouTube. That's where we put all the VODs. And then we go out to like 30 plus podcast websites. So just tons of places you can find us. We also have casting calls and all kinds of options to get involved with our brand and shows in our Discord. So make sure you look up Cybernation Uncensored on Discord and join our community, as well as we have a Facebook group that's pretty active. We just launched on our Patreon a $10 tier not too long ago, a couple months ago, for voting and things that involved monthly gameplay opportunity. We have a pool, and basically we randomly pick 2 players every month to go play with my beautiful wife Valerie and some other great players from Team Veritas. I'm going to be pulling that live random sort of thing, a random number generator or wheel. I'm going to run that live on the Cybernation Uncensored Facebook group tomorrow at 4 p.m. So make sure you check out the Patreon, get into that $10 tier before tomorrow, and you'll be dropped into that pool and have a chance to play with us. And every month we'll do a different randomizer. We'll get 2 different players so everybody can kind of cycle in and have some fun. And yeah, check that out. But before you do any of that, before you check out Cybernation Uncensored, Roll to Cast, Rockette, Brandon, all the cool things that we have going on, make sure first and foremost, you show some love to Syrinscape. It's the reason we're here every week. It's an amazing tool for your gameplay. It adds sounds and effects and just makes the game so immersive. And you can literally just click on a sound set and it'll go random forever. It just automatically randomizes. Or you can like trigger individual things. You can customize. They have official sound sets for most of the games you can think of. If they don't have the official license for a particular game, absolutely, you will find something that will work, or you'll be able to create your own. It's a free trial too. You can sign up and get like a month free or something. So no excuses. Go check out Syrinscape, and I know you're gonna love it. All right, cool. Let's do a little, just a little mini recap. I don't want to go too deep because we are all the way up to season 12. If you can't believe it, Rush is already up to rank 10 fixer. Everyone's been ranking up, increasing skills. We're up to season 12. We've had so many crazy plot twists and NPCs, and I mean, just all-star top role play moments with this cast. You have to check out the previous sessions. All of the VODs are on the Syrinscape YouTube channel. So, make sure you follow and subscribe here for the weekly live that we do every Thursday, but then also subscribe to the Syrinscape YouTube so you can catch up on all the previous seasons. We've had some brainwashing by Arasaka that was really epic. I mean, it lasted the course of multiple campaigns of the team dealing with it, going in and out, and just their reality being fracked with a bit, but they ended up in the hot zone, getting an AI, trading that out with the help of Militech, forging it, taking out the Hawk faction in Tokyo, just to get back to Night City, to now have to deal with their Engram clones. During their whole brainwash, Arasaka did make copies of them. And there's these sort of kind of bizarro Alley Cat's Bud, Hades, and Rushes out there in Night City, kind of taking over their lives. The team already had to deal with Bud, who was going to be taking Donna out on a date. If you can't believe it, but they intercepted him and they took him out, taking out most of the cafe as well. Hades sending a rocket into it, which kind of finished off Bizarro Bud launching him through the window. It was pretty epic. Check out last week's session for that. But they ended that. Bud ended up Hades hopping on the back of his new bike. In fact, I've got an image of that. Look at that thing. That thing is pretty badass. Straight out of black chrome. Bud has this
very nice.
Yeah, this new cyber bike. Yeah, let's make sure. What was it called?
Harvey.
Yeah, the Harvey 100. Yeah, Harvey 100
Yeah.
road bike. But yeah, he was able to get that from Bizarro Bud. Hades hopped on the back. They headed out to Atlantis, the little undersea sort of fancy restaurant where he met up with Donna. The team kind of hung out nearby. They don't feel safe, any of them being alone with what's going on with these sort of clone engrams in the city. But Bud had his date. Just to kind of streamline that a bit, we'll say that obviously Donna was a little upset when she found out that the cafe was destroyed. That she's going to be out of work, but she absolutely understands it, and she's just happy that Bud is okay, and that that Bizarro Bud was taken out. And she's just embarrassed that she was even tricked by him. And she'll talk to the owner of the cafe. He's barely there anyways. I'm sure he'll just put the money in to get it fixed up, and they'll be up and running within a week or so.
Maybe we'll buy the cafe. I don't know.
Maybe it's true. I don't think it'll.
What a side mission!
Yeah, I don't think
Hey
it'll
guys,
be that
what
expensive.
if we just go around Night City flipping restaurants, Gordon Ramsay style, huh?
I mean,
We
yeah,
come on in.
I like
Rush is
it.
a level 10
Yeah.
fixer, so we
Rob, is that
Yeah,
okay?
get us into
Is
some
that
real
the
estate.
is that the next
I like
season?
it. I
We
always
go around
love-
flipping restaurants.
I love
It'll be such a good
themed. I
fun.
love themed teams. This is amazing. I don't think anyone's done it. Let's put down the guns. Put down the guns. Let's pick
up the sledgehammers.
and
Leave the
spatulas
cannoli.
and yeah, just renovating, cooking, and no. But hey, Donna, like I said, was upset, but everything's gonna be handled. They're gonna rebuild. They understand what's going on. So at least that was kind of left where it is, and the team was able to get some dinner and get home and rest. I believe the team decided to kind of all stick together that night. Where would the team go to crash out that night? Keeping in mind, you get some sleep. You'll at least get your body stat back to HP if you needed it, if you took any damage. But where did the team sleep last night?
We picked like a kind of crummy
Hotel?
motel, didn't we? Like the
Yeah.
the highest end room in a crummy motel.
I believe so. Yeah, that is.
It sounds like a Fallout Boy lyric.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, you said like the nicest of the crummy ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just opened up the map. You should be able to see the Night City map there.
No one in this one
What
Very
was that?
nice, very nice.
recently. I said no one died in this one recently.
Yeah, no one has.
Mm.
No
I
one
like
has
how
died
you
recently.
bring that up and
Yeah, I
say
would
it
just
out
stand-
loud.
I would.
But-
There's definitely been some new carpet put down though.
yeah. But yeah, you guys, you get some sleep. We'll say the team wakes up the next morning. Get your body stat back to HP. You know it's morning time. You're aware that Allie got that ping on her agent on their way to the restaurant last night, basically coming up saying, news reports of your little pings on social media results and things on the garden page and data terms that Allie's throwing some private warehouse party out in the Haywood Warehouse District. So there's a private party thing that she's going on. She's got some announcements to make or something going on there. You saw online a big response from fans. It's obvious there's going to be, potentially thousands of fans there at this warehouse party. You're not sure, but that's tonight. Let's get the team together. You're all up. You've went through your morning rituals. You're in your nice honeymoon suite at this sort of dive coffin motel. It's the nicest room that they have. At least you have a little bit of elbow room in this room. But everybody wakes up. I'll let you kind of chat with each other now about getting some sleep in the honeymoon suite, who spooned who, and what's the plan for this Bizarro Alley?
Well, I'm
Like-
hoping that
so-
Hades and Ali spooned, but I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
Hades
it
is
was like a
still
little
sleeping.
chain.
Tell me again why I can't go back to my own apartment.
Loud, you're talking loudly, bud.
I just figured that any of us alone are easy to take out, right? We just proved that with other Bud.
I guess so.
Yeah. Do you really want to be wandering around alone?
I could take Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All of the Bizarro us's if they teamed up?
Probably.
Yeah,
That's,
someone thinks they're real big business now, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you did get taken out with a rocket launcher, the same as anyone else.
Mm-hmm. No
That's
one's too big
brut-
for a rocket launcher.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Is that the way that you want to go
Yeah.
in real life?
A literal blaze of glory? Hey, why not?
I could always light you on fire again.
Let's save it. Let's save it for a big moment, huh?
Yeah, let's focus on the other us's.
Yeah, your garden page is blowing up.
Yeah, I noticed. And it's a new account, so I can't really get access to it.
I tried.
She's definitely wily. And I usually would love that about her. But not today. Also, if she's doing some BD stuff, I'm just assuming it's gonna be a hop and a skip and a jump to indoctrinating a whole bunch more people into Arasaka. Right?
Corporal
Probably.
propaganda.
Or if not, just keeping them in the palm of her hand so that she can do it through more insidious means.
Or both.
Again, she's smart, and I don't like that. Probably what I would do if, I was still brainwashed by Arasaka.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, we definitely need to crash that party.
Like I said before, I'm happy to shoot any of you if you want, but I'm guessing you kind of want to ruin her first.
Well, you shoot her, I show up saying that I'm still Allie.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be torn limb from limb.
Yeah, they probably think you're the imposter then.
That's not
Yeah.
gonna go well at all.
No. So if we can get them back on side somehow by showing her up,
I still
Then
think
we
a
take it out.
dance-off is a wonderful idea, personally.
I mean, I'll kind of be like looking through my bag. I've still got an EMP. I think it's really, really good if we can at least take out some of her cyberware, and then at least we're operating on a.
But what about
if not her cyberware, wherever she's streaming these BDs.
Well, but what about getting grassroots with it? I mean, obviously she's trying to funnel some of your fans off, but she can't have got them all.
Getting
Why
No.
don't you consolidate some of your hardcores? And it's
There's-
not just you; it's you and your crew.
Against my former fans. I don't want them to get screwed over
Well,
either.
they're the ones who can't tell the difference, You get the
Well-
ones who know alley cats. You rock up with your entourage. You've got more of a leg to stand on, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
And you make a start on rebuilding your brand.
Not to mention this alley will probably be thinking, look, she's flashy, right? She wants some sort of showdown to legitimize herself.
I mean, that's what you would do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what I'm planning on now. We'll just see who wins out. But that's not a bad plan, bud. I'm assuming I still have my garden page, the one that I kicked her out of.
Yeah,
And she's just started a duplicate one.
Yeah, if you remember,
Yeah.
in between those notifications, there was that other hey, it looks like my page was hacked by that fake alley. I warned everybody, and here's my new page, and everybody went there. They were doing another sort of donation link, and she's just milking fans for money, and has all your fans over to this new page and throwing this event tonight. Yeah, saying she has some announcements and things tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like Bud said and try and rally the troops. There's another alley out there who's really working for Arasaka, and she's trying to show us all up. Not just me, but you. And we can't let that happen. So here's the date, here's the place. Don't be late.
Yeah, give me a charismatic impact check. This is going to have a -1 because of the fact that Bizarro Alley has convinced these fans that you are the imposter, and now you have a little bit of a hurdle to get over. It's not just, convincing fans to have your back, but you've got to convince them you are you and then to have your back. So -1, charismatic impact. Let's see what you get.
No, oh, it's a 9. It's a 9.
A 9. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, you get hit back by one fan out of all the masses, you get some responses, some poop talk, basically. We'll say, people aren't
Rob.
believing it. They're they see you as the fake. We are on an all ages show here. Let's remember where we are.
That's what I'm saying. I can't
And,
believe you even said
PG-13.
it.
And
guys,
yeah,
PG.
you're getting a lot of bad, lashback from the fans, except for one. One in particular. We'll say it's that. Didn't you have that grandma fan at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah, that
Granny
weird
knows.
funny old lady.
Yeah, the
who,
funny old
mean,
lady.
We love.
Seems to be into some fetish stuff sometimes, but she's a funny old lady. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
she hits you back.
Old lady's got needs.
Yeah, she hits you back with a message,
what's up.
just saying like, I knew something was funny with this. I didn't believe that was her for 1 second. If there's something I can do to help you, honey, just let me know.
Oh, no, she's like Donna in several years.
Yeah, the hell yeah. That's what you got to look for. Got to look forward to. But if there's any way she can help me, I'm guessing that there might be like subgroups, right? That there might be like Alley Cat's Reddit pages essentially, or fan mods.
Yeah.
If she can, like fan to fan, get into any of those and kind of convince some of the others, that would be great. If not, I might have a different tack, which let me know if this is not cool, Rob. But like, if they're not believing I'm me, then maybe I'll lean into it. Hey, I'm alternate Allie, and I'm gonna take the other me out. So, if you want to see which Allie is left standing, you better be here at the warehouse.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's an ARG!
So yeah,
Collect the clues, and then you'll find.
so which plan do you want to do? What do you want to do? Do you want to ask her to try to get into some, or both, whatever?
Nah,
but,
I
what
want
do you
to steer into. I mean, I think if I can only do one, I think it's probably best to steer into the drama.
You can
and
still
get
ask
like
her
the
to do.
most amount.
Yeah, you can still ask her to do things or help or whatever. Absolutely, it's not like you're.
Then I
limited
would
to
like
one
that.
thing.
Yeah. I'll let her know the truth, but like, yeah, I think this is such a messy situation, and I think this is what the other Allie wants, right? She wants a real, I'm gonna prove in front of everyone that I'm the best,
Yeah.
and that's secretly what I want too. So if we can just get everyone to that location, it's almost like a WWE thing of like, ooh, what's this storyline of like the two Allies fighting? I gotta be there. I don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, no, she gets back to you. Okay, I'll try to.
so
I'll try to let people know this event's happening and get people out. I mean, just so you know, I mean, everyone's talking about it. They're supposed to be there. Your other Allie, who whatever she is saying she has a big announcement and everyone's going to be there so to hear what's going on. So, but I'll make sure everybody knows to go. I'll do my best.
Really appreciate it. Truly.
I shared it to my 6 followers as well.
Any reactions?
He just did a face with a raised eyebrow.
I imagine the one reaction would be somebody, one of the followers, like, "This is the weirdest gun I've ever seen."
Go back to posting your old stuff.
Stay on brand,
man.
bud. So yeah, what's the
Yeah.
plan then? What's Sally doing? So yeah, you have the old grandma fan. She said she'll do her best to try to spread the word. She's saying apparently word's already getting out like crazy because Bizarro Alley's telling everyone everyone needs to come to her event tonight. She's got a big announcement and stuff. So there's already a buzz building, but she'll try to back it up even more, saying that everyone needs to go. And then now what's Allie gonna do? What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I'm incredibly stressed. Hades, is there a way that you can hijack all of her lights, sounds? We want this to be a big entrance right when I come in, showdown style.
I mean, I'll do my best, but considering if she's you and she thinks the same way that you think, and then she would think that you would think this, so maybe she has other Hades doing something else that would be counter to what I would possibly do, but then maybe they would expect that we would do something like that, and then expect that we would expect them to expect us to do it. So maybe they wouldn't be doing anything.
I have a
Did
headache.
we arrive at a conclusion? Did we arrive at a conclusion there, or no?
I mean, I can give it a try.
I think give it the best you got.
Will do.
And if nothing else, then I don't even think other Ally could predict your chaos.
Well, what's the venue?
Yeah, it's a warehouse, right?
Yeah, you look it up. It's easily accessible to her fans and on the pages, and you're able to kind of get in it because of Hades hacking the old one and then looking at the new one. And Grandma Fan is able to kind of get you the info as well. But yeah, there's an abandoned warehouse over there on the edge of the Haywood Warehouse District, and yeah, I can bring up that map again of Night City for everyone to see. But they're on kind of the outskirts of the Haywood Industrial Zone and District, right there, kind of before it gets into the Haywood kind of living stacks and tents and just a long spread of rebuild zone or whatever. There's this kind of strip of warehouses in between the kind of rebuilt up ones owned by corps that are running and leading into where people live. And it's often that rockers, fixers, sometimes gangs, they'll take over some of these warehouses. They'll throw a night market, they'll throw an event, they'll store their stolen goods and then move on, But apparently in one of those warehouses, you have the address. There's an abandoned warehouse over there, and she has her event there tonight. And also keep on. We can. Oh, I like that Bronx Smash. Rob, don't you mean Donna's mom? Exactly, it's Donna's mom. That was Grandma Fan.
Oh, I'm Donna's mom.
hey guys, it's me, Donna's
Remember?
mom.
It's
Oh, I like the way Donna says mom. I could go with this. I could
Mom?
get with this. I like this. I'm sold.
Mom.
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 No, but, Bud, what would you do? Which direction would you go?
Oh no, don't tempt him. However, we can absolutely streamline this a bit because the event is tonight, and it sounds like you have at least a tentative plan of trying to get more fans there. All the fans are supposedly going to be there anyways. You've got Hades to potentially try to look for ways to hack any type of system so you can kind of take over whatever's going on there. You've at least already taken out Bizarro Bud. Yeah, we can streamline you to the event if you want to get there and scope it out and get to the warehouse district, the zone, Haywood Warehouse Zone, or Industrial Zone, or if there's any shopping, any things, any planning, anything that you want to do. Otherwise, we can streamline. Let me know.
I would like to get into contact with Bonbons, maybe, and get some chocolates delivered. That gives me a nice little boost. And I'm kind of planning that maybe the chocolates will reveal something about Allie's body, maybe, that the other Allie does not have.
Yeah, sure. You can call up what is it, Yvonne, and what's her brother's name that runs Bonbons?
Was it Simon or
yeah,
Simone?
I
I forget if they're French or not.
No, I think it was Simon and Yvonne. But yeah, you can give them a call. We'll say Yvonne picks up after you call, and Allie. Didn't think I'd be hearing from you.
Yeah, crazy times, huh?
Yeah.
Hope you and Simon are doing well. There's an interesting little event that is being thrown down in the warehouse district in my name, and I wanted to show off some of the amazing Bonbons Alley Cats products.
Okay, I thought we couldn't financially help you enough to continue the deal, and you went with Hollowware and completely dropped us for the event. What's going on, Allie? What is this? What's your end game here? What's your game plan? You trying to get money out of us now after everything?
So she talked to you, huh?
Excuse me?
This is very hard to explain, but you know how I've been in Tokyo or out of country for a while?
Right.
We kind of got caught out by Arasaka, right? They took enneagrams of us, the whole shebang. In fact, they actually, I'm not proud to admit it, but they did brainwash me. And my friends, but mainly me, twice. And, they really just got me in a chokehold here. And there's this other me, a clone they made, going around, I know it seems far-fetched, but I also know that I truly respect the game that you're out here running. Bonbons has been nothing but nice to me, and I personally would never throw that in your face. If you need a sign of goodwill from me, I'm more than happy to do it. But I don't want this Arasaka phony to be ruining your bag and mine.
Give me a persuasion.
Cool.
Can anyone help?
Like Cold
okay.
Spider says, like Cold Spider says in chat, but also give me more money.
But yeah, look,
if you're
I
up
think
for it,
That's messed up. That's messed up.
that might be a conversation for another day.
Hustle, get that bag.
Yeah, let's first try and convince them that I am me, and then we can talk upping rates. Okay. I added a +2. I hope no one minds.
No, please do.
Go
I didn't
for it.
ask permission from myself because I am the keeper.
We need
Nice.
those
Still have
apples.
22.
We
Great
still have
roll.
4 left to be
Yeah,
taken.
you get through that whole spiel and kind of give the breakdown of what's been going on. And there's a moment of silence where like you're not getting anything back from her, and then like a deep breath, and then she says, "Oh,
Yeah.
Allie, well, I'm a bit embarrassed, but
Don't
this
be
is-
embarrassed.
This is making
She's been going
this is
around.
making sense now. Well, I thought it was you. Yeah, completely flexed on us for more money, cutting us out of this event, and talking about upcoming events, and picking up some new sponsor that's covering the bills, and I don't know. It just-
Jesus.
it
Did she
definitely-
say
it
what
did-
sponsor?
yeah, Hollowware, some clothing company, and I don't know, but
I don't
it
even
definitely
know what
didn't
that
seem
is.
like you, especially after everything we've been through. I should have known better, but
No, don't blame yourself, Yvonne. It's this is what they're designed to do, right? And they're from Arasaka. They've been designed to surgically come in and pick apart any influence we have in this city. And I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna stand for it, and I'm not gonna let them bring down your name as well.
well, yeah, I appreciate that, and you know how we feel about Arasaka, you know, Simon's family and everything back in the day that they went through, and yeah, so
Yeah.
okay, if there's anything that we can do, I mean, let us know. I mean, obviously, there's not much, but if you can get things back to normal, we still have your back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping some bonbons delivery will show my fans where my alliances truly are. Not to mention, sweeten the deal. And I guess we've been using this as a code word with our, our close relations.
Uh-huh.
Don't listen to any allies unless they use the word apple bottom.
Okay.
I don't laugh. Allie doesn't laugh.
Right.
I can't.
Yvonne
He
does.
does.
Yvonne does.
Yeah, look, it was. I think it was something that Rush came up with. I don't know. We
He's
just
so
been using it.
creative.
Okay.
He's very creative.
Well, I understand, and that's smart, especially dealing with a situation like this. I can only imagine, but I couldn't imagine something like this happening to anyone else, Allie. This is so you. So look, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Simon. We're gonna get we'll grab the portable truck. We'll load it up. We still have a couple cases of the signature series. I've got the address. I saw the promos for the event. We'll come out
Yeah.
there. What time are you going to be out there, or what should we do?
What's the time of the actual event?
We'll say it starts at 10 p.m. With kind of
10
like
p.m.
like a headlining moment or announcement or something by midnight or midnight. Yeah.
Oh god, do we get in there early, or do we do the whole thing of making a loud, obnoxious entrance
Well, we
in the
wanna be
middle of
there
a set?
a little early so we can at least prep.
Like, I think we should be there, but like, when do we want Yvonne and
Maximum
I could do this in character. When do we want Yvonne and Simon to drop the goods?
I say have him on standby.
I mean,
And then
Yeah.
it could be helpful to cause a little bit of chaos by getting them, into the fans' hands and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you guys can get there a little bit before 10 and then be on standby. If you can, maybe get out there and do some distributing amongst the crowd.
Yeah, I'll get out there right before. I mean, just know, Ali, that it didn't end well with you, or well with
Yeah.
her. So we'll do our best, but I mean, you know
And
how
don't put yourself in.
well, you know how your fans can get. So like, if things get out of hand,
Yeah,
we're gonna get out of there, but we'll try to help. We'll do what we can.
absolutely. Don't put yourself in harm's way, but we got to take this bitch down.
Okay. Well, we'll be out there. Just call me if there anything changes.
Absolutely. And Yvonne, thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Thanks for letting me know. I really thought that. I don't know. It just blew my mind the way that it went. Now it all makes sense now. So thank you.
Yeah. Hey, that's Night City. All right.
Right.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
See you tonight. She hangs up.
Okay. We got bonbons back.
Well, at least there's that.
looking up Hollowware here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up Holloware on my agent, see if I can find anything about them.
Yeah,
That would
sure.
be nice.
Give me a library search. Give yourself the plus 2 bonus agent use to library.
No,
search.
you could say +8.
No.
Yeah, give yourself a +8.
45,
but-
whoa!
It's not my forte, guys, and I rolled a 1, so
Whoa!
Can I also do a search?
Can we all look it up?
Well, honestly, we
Oh,
need
no.
to change some circumstances there. I'll let Hades. I'll let one other. Otherwise, it's just kind of a given.
Okay.
But
You've got a pretty good education, don't you?
yeah, let's let Hades do it, and it's kind of a newer company. Also, an out of game, definitely a newer company. You can find it in Black Chrome.
R.
Yeah, instead of.
But stop typing that slow.
Is it hollow, like as in empty, or is it like
Bud!
hologram?
Also, Hades does have skills in wardrobe and style, so could perhaps she look through like? She probably follows some
you can give me.
style-specific-
I'll do this if you want. Let's get a wardrobe and style from either Rush or Alley, and then if that beats the DV, I'm thinking it'll give Hades a +1 bonus to her library search. Unless you want to do the
Fancy
wardrobe and
wardrobe
style and
and
give the
style.
library to Hades or one of
Oh,
them.
I mean, I have pretty decent wardrobe and style, surprisingly.
Either
so
or,
I
you get
can
the
do that
point
and
I'm
give-
making here. Whoever wants to do
Yeah.
the wardrobe
Yeah.
style for a chance to give a bonus to whoever's going to do the
Okay,
library search.
I can
gotta-
do wardrobe and style if you do library search.
Yeah, go for it. Give me the wardrobe and
Yeah.
style, Allie.
Nah,
Ah,
forget about it.
No bonus there. Hades,
This is
give me a library search.
this is the second time, and I humbly
Oh,
beg
sweet.
Fantasy Grounds to show us the algorithm. Please.
well,
I want to know.
They just did.
I wanna know the stats.
So nice, Hades. Yeah, you look it up. Have a nice critical success after that, kind of
Beautiful.
showing the algorithm, rubbing it in Allie's face, and all this information kind of comes up about this sort of Hollowware company. Yeah, it's a new company. It's called Masetto Hollow. It's basically Hollowware by Masetto. It's tech clothing. It's very expensive. The little rundown in the advertisements and things they have out, especially shout out to Black Chrome, says, forget ever doing laundry again. Going on a date and need an outfit but don't have anything you like? Let Hollowware by Masetto Tech Clothing take care of that for you. Simply slap on the ankle, neck, waist, and wrist units, jump on your agent, and download your outfit. Who needs closet space when you're wearing light sculpted by the best fashion designer in the industry? Each unit houses a compact holographic projector, working together with its mates to project the outfit over the customer's body. Instant style. Masetto does advertise users to wear some form of underwear in case an EMP goes off. Masetto Hollowware gives the user the appearance of wearing
Cowards.
clothing of the type shown by the hologram. With an action, a user can change between purchased outfits using a paired agent. Each HoloWare comes with one outfit for free, and additional outfits of any fashion can be purchased, downloaded to your agent in as little as 1 minute for 100 EB premium each. If the user is hit by an EMP, microwave pulse, or similar effect, their Maseto HoloWare automatically shuts down and remains inoperable for 1 minute. This is an additional to any other effects inflicted on their cyberware or carried electronics. Bulky worn clothing or items may clip through the hologram, so keep that in mind as well. But that's all the information. That's kind of the big advertisement that comes up on HoloWare by Maseto. And yeah, Hades, you find out all that information. And it's a brand new company. And within those advertisements, it actually mentions picking up, launching their very first sponsor, and they're putting funds and energy and marketing effect and energy behind her alley cats and her brain dances. Talking about even a whole fashion line that she's going to help design coming out for a HoloWare.
Oh, see, you had to look at Night City Go-Go. That's where all the new companies... You had to look at Night City Go-Go. That's where all the new companies are.
I was looking at holo-targeting stuff. Sorry, I got distracted.
Why would Ally be sponsored by a holo-targeting company?
I've been sponsored by weirder stuff.
So I needed some stuff for my eye. Sorry.
And then he's looking up hollow point ammo. Anything hollow, but not hologram.
You got distracted by the first search.
Yeah. No, I like that. But yeah, you basically...
You didn't even get to like HoloWare. You just like went hollow and
exactly.
then it, like autofilled.
Oh
and
no,
you're
the second Bud as a true solo. Yeah, the second you see weapon versions of the word hollow, like that, he's going to that first. Forget the fact.
So she's definitely coming out wearing one of these, right? Because she's launching this line.
I would assume
think
so.
they would be angry if
What if I hit her with Hades' microwaver while she manips the lights to give you your big entrance, and you upstage her and leave her literally in her underwear?
But do you want the people to get even more excited about this other alley?
Oh, that's true.
Saying having it fail due to an EMP would probably be an alley reveal. Right? That's the grand finale. People don't want to see me with more clothes on.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I think if we're going to microwave her, we should focus on her cyber snake, but also her BDs.
Yeah, we should get more about what she was planning, but...
I mean, it probably has to do with the new clothes.
But a new line of BDs as well? We don't know what those are.
The fashion line sounds cool. If I can kill her and take over this bag, I'd like it.
That's a pretty cool idea, yeah.
I mean, you got a bike. Why can't I get a new sponsorship? Right? And maybe, hey, this whole thing will be spectacle enough that they'll be happy with the results. We keep bonbons, we obtain HoloWare, and we take this bitch out. I can say bitch, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Bitch is PG. I saw it in a Casper film once.
It is, but now but now we're on number 3, so let's
Dan's gonna come in and block me.
Instant boot.
We've already said poop talk, so
I know. We're pushing it. Okay, let's
I think
streamline
I should
this.
get
Let's
5 Bs in return for 1 F.
No, but I like. Yeah, I agree. The balance. But no, I think, we can streamline this a bit. At least like Hades was able to find out some information about the new sponsor. It all kind of lines up with what you were thinking. It's going to this new event. Allie has some announcements to make. All these things are lining up. You've seen what she did to bonbons, just like with the fans. Obviously, she's flexing for money. She's absolutely using everything that Allie's built up for her own gains and just pushing the limits. Just no morals, it would seem. All about the money. But we can streamline it. You know where the event is. It sounds like you want to go kind of scope it out. You have a little plan. You sent bonbons there to try to kind of, I don't know, grease the wheels with fans and things like that. And then, yeah. What do you want to do? Any other calls? Any other things you need to do, or can we streamline to the event?
I think we can probably streamline to the event unless anyone else.
Did we ever figure out what's going to happen with Chocolate Thunder? Is he just gonna show up?
Oh yeah, we
somewhere?
did.
We set him loose. Like, yeah.
We set him loose, but I don't think he's competent enough to do anything.
Yeah, I think if you remember, what you did is you sent him kind of to the local neighborhood
To the,
where this
to the
alley
area.
lives, in
Yeah.
that area, saying, "Come and look for me. I live in this area," and kind of threaten him. I don't know how much. There might have been some rolls to see how that played out, but you definitely haven't heard any buzz about that developing into anything yet.
Rob rolled badly.
It's possible. It's possible. Hey, Dan's in the
Oh,
chat.
well.
Dan made it.
Oh well, we
I
don't
know
know.
Dan's been a busy man. I love it when he can make it into the stream. Lately, he's
Dan
been
the
running around like
man.
crazy.
And Dan, I didn't say nothing.
He didn't.
Nothing.
Allie's been good. All right, so it sounds like we can streamline. The team kind of, makes their way into the night. They kind of lay low. They enjoy the sort of nice suite here at the Dive Coffin Motel, where they can just post up until getting close to 10 p.m. Maybe 9 or so. You want to head out to get there a little early, scope it out, maybe like you were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, you make your way across Night City. Let's bring up the Night City map just a little bit there. As you make it over kind of towards Haywood, you get out of this kind of Dive Motel, close it out, pay for the room, head over there, get on the outskirts of the Haywood Industrial Zone, where you can kind of see those strips of warehouses. And yeah, as you get closer, you start to notice lots of vehicles, cyber bikes, things parked up, little, groups of people as you're getting closer to the warehouse. You can see up ahead the warehouse. You can see kind of like people kind of like gathered up near the front door. There also seems to be like a smaller group where there might be like a back door as you kind of scope it out and drive by one time, just giving it an overlook. Yeah, that's just kind of the gist of it. People gathered around. You can see it going on. In fact, you can even hear some of the music coming from inside. Let's get some of these Syrinscape sounds to change over just a little bit here. As you hear people partying. They're having kind of a warehouse event. You can hear music coming from the band inside, or the music playing, whether DJ or whatever it might be. But you drive by, you check it all out. I'll let you guys kind of talk amongst yourselves. If you wanted to get more detailed into it, it would require obviously a perception check. But it's up to you all what you want to do. You at least went by and saw as I described. I'll let you kind of take it from there.
I want to know about security arrangements. Has she got muscle? What's going on?
Yeah.
So perception for kind of event security and muscle and physical threats.
Yeah.
Don't think about your
Interested in the vibe and like what setup she has. Or are you doing the perception for everyone?
Well, you can look for that if you want. You can be looking security. What was that, bud? Sorry.
Yeah, I meant to have threat detection running, which is +7 perception.
Oh, nice.
So 17. Yeah,
Oh,
but
very well.
looking for different things.
Yeah. And Allie, you wanted to kind of look at the overall vibe and fans and things like
I
that?
do, yeah. What's the emotions, or kind of like, yeah, just the vibe of the audience as they're gathering around, and like, how are they gathered? Do they have any specific merchandise? Are they angry, excited, in anticipation? You know, what's the go?
Yeah, give me that roll. And Bud, yeah, as you kind of go by and take a look, you get a clear shot of everything. You're not seeing any security outside. You're not seeing any, rented security, any sort of thug-like security. Even by the front door, I mean, it just looks like kind of an open warehouse party. Very underground in its style. That's not to say there might be security inside, out back, somewhere else, but just at least from this point of view and driving by, you don't see anything like that. Just people kind of gathered up here.
That is suspicious to me.
Agree.
Can I roll streetwise to see what that means?
Sure, yeah. Come on, give me that streetwise.
Rolling all my cool skills.
Roll your cool skills.
Do it. 16 on streetwise.
Nice.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. It just kind of clicks to you, like, even in underground parties like this and little private BD events and stuff, like, if there's no security outside, there's definitely got to be some security inside. Maybe they're right there with talent, right there with Allie. Maybe if whatever she's presenting or doing, maybe they're watching that or something. But it's definitely rubbing you like there's got to be security here somewhere.
I'm not picking up any tunes outside, any muscle. She must have a security team, but they're probably close knit around her. Probably knows that I'd want a gun for her. Smart.
There's no way there's nothing.
Yeah,
I think
that's
otherwise she'd be using the other bud, right? But we already took him out.
Yeah. So she probably knows that, and she's got security, maybe even Arasaka funded security tight around her.
Well, I mean, like we said, I think she wants to trap me into a one versus one confrontation.
Yeah, and Allie, as Bud kind of looks that over and you have that conversation, Allie, you get a vibe of it, and yeah, you can hear, like, as you went by a couple times, like, you know, a crowd inside. You can estimate there's got to be at least like 1,000, maybe just under that, but it definitely seems packed. There's, you know, a couple dozen people outside by the front door kind of coming and going, people walking up, going in, some coming out. But one thing you notice is right out front, and she stands out like a sore thumb because of the fact, like, you know, she led up your street team and all. She was like the leader of your promoter. She's kind of an up-and-coming rocker. Is your girl Amaya? Amaya, who you called before, that just kind of like didn't believe it was you, like told you, oh, Allie warned us that there was a fake going to be coming around and hung up on you or whatever. But you see her out front, and you have a great perception. I'm not going to take that from you. You see her handing out what looks like bonbons, chocolates. You don't see Simon or Yvonne or the bonbon truck out front or anywhere to be seen. But you do see Amaya out there, and it looks like she's handing out some bonbon chocolates or something. Like she has like a box or something. And enter Amaya. Let's bring up my beautiful wife Val on the overlay. Val, is your mic on? Can we hear you?
Yep.
Nice. Awesome. So everybody, this is Valerie from Team Veritas, now doing Phoenix Rising on the last Wednesday of the month. The one I mentioned, the $10 tier on Patreon, where you can go play with Val. We're picking 2 players tomorrow live. But yeah, welcome Val, also from Shadows of Astaren.
Cool.
But yeah, you see Amaya out front, played by Val, and she's handing out the chocolates. And as you go by, you kind of listen in. Again, I'm not going to take that awesome perception from you, but you can hear Amaya kind of talking to the fans. If Amaya, you want to take it from here.
Get your last of the bonbons. No more bonbons. Gone, gone, gone. Got a new sponsor. Yay! So sad to see these go. They are delicious, but they're gonna go. Bye-bye. Come get your last bonbons, everyone. Woohoo! Bonbons.
Yeah,
She's handing them all out.
Yeah. Am I able to, on my internal agent, just kind of like message Yvonne and Simon, being like,
sure.
Are you nearby? Someone's giving out bonbons. Just want to make sure that you're safe.
Yeah, your
Game
agent
really brings out my inner paranoia.
Yeah, your agent goes off right after you set the message. Yvonne's actually calling you.
Yeah, go for Allie.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We showed up. We tried to do some of our bonbons, and well, your fans, they weren't having it. They said that they were already giving out the last of whatever we had, and Allie was clear that we weren't welcome. And then your other self came out and started getting everyone to throw chocolates at our van, and then they started rocking it, and then they started chanting, and we didn't wait around to see what was next. So we just peeled out of there. I am so sorry. I didn't even get a chance to call.
No. Save yourselves, all right? Just, we'll work this out eventually. Other Allie, what was she wearing?
She had some.
What did she look like?
She had some hologram outfit on. Apparently, that's her new sponsor. It was like glowing. It looked like some fishnets and neon wear, and real high kind of pointy collar, and this sort of flowing bow out the back. But like it's all holoware. To me, like I don't know. It's cool, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just upset because she dropped us for that. Like I shouldn't even care. That's not even you. I'm sorry. I'm getting upset.
No. That's what she's trying to do, right? She's pushing on everyone's emotions. Cool. So she's going for like some half punk ball gown thing. What a poser.
It would look like that. I don't know. I honestly didn't get a good look. We were more worried about getting the frack out of there.
No, you you keep yourself safe, and I'm just really hoping that we can, make something out of this and turn everyone back on side. But we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, and Rush.
Oh, and Yvonne?
Yeah.
Apple bottom.
Okay. Apple bottom. She hangs
Apple
up.
bottom.
Rush, give me a perception while Allie was on the phone. Bud's checking out
I think that
security.
should just be our sign off for everything. Apple bottom.
I like that. I like that as far as the new drinking game or something along those lines versus versus our season 1, which got a little out of hand.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Nice. Yeah, no luck. Hades, you can do a perception too.
Yeah.
Since you're there. Hey, Dan does a cheers. He's already on it. Apple bottom.
That's a 17 for Hades.
Hey, much better. So yeah, as Allie's on the phone, Bud's checking for security, trying to make sense of it, and kind of he's almost talking to himself about it and stuff. And Rush is looking around, but you can see he's mumbling to himself something about a midnight market and all this stuff. He's pretty teed off. But Hades, you get a look. You see Maya just giving out bonbons, chocolate, saying, "Hey, this is the last of them. We have a new sponsor. Here you go." And then and go inside. The show's gonna start soon. Don't miss anything. And all the fans kind of pour in. And then you see Amaya just kind of take the empty box of chocolates and just like toss it on the ground. And then she's just kind of like standing out there like looking. You see a couple more fans kind of walk up, and Amaya just like, "Hey, get in there. The show's gonna be starting soon." And like you're familiar with her. Like she definitely leads up the promotion team for Alley Cats. Obviously, she's doing it for Bizarro Alley. She doesn't know any better. But yeah, she's doing what she does. She's standing out front, kind of promoting, trying to get people in and stuff. But it looks like she's getting everyone to go in as the show's going to be starting, and she's just kind of standing out front, waiting for any other last-minute people coming up and things like that. She's just standing out front.
Last call. Get in. We're going to start and announce it. And don't forget to check the Gardens page for the new promotion. Don't go to the old one. Boo on the old one. Yay, come on in. Get in.
I cannot believe this. She just chucked all the zips and wouldn't even touch those chocolates. Were totally fine. Oh my god, I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. Do you see this waste of these chocolates? They're on the ground right there.
Allie, you want me to
Oh my
rough her up?
god.
What's that?
You want me to rough her up?
Yes.
Not really. I mean,
Oh.
she's still one of my fans.
But
Well, you
see
better
the
talk to her.
chocolates all over the place. Oh my god. Oh
She's-
yeah. Also, apparently the show's gonna start soon.
You gotta talk to her. She's spooking for the wrong gal.
I don't know. I mean, she knows the situation, right? She's
Well,
pretty.
you spoke to her once. You got now you're the real deal.
Yeah, you spoke to her on the phone.
She did not seem to respond well to that.
Rough. I don't want you to hurt her, but can you sneak up on her and incapacitate her?
I really think you should speak to her.
God damn it, bud! The one time that I want. Fine.
Do you want me to incapacitate the other person who you want to abscate? You want to incapacitate the guests?
You want me to incapacitate her and also take
I'm
those
just
chocolates
saying
off the ground?
she already ate in the other Allie's pocket.
Oh, and you're dead. Sorry about that.
Chocolates,
Thanks for getting
chocolates.
Fine. I'm telling you now, this is gonna go poorly. I will then walk up to Amaya and, in a futile manner, try and convince her to come back to my side.
Yeah, what's
You haven't rolled yet. You haven't rolled yet.
yeah,
I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, I
no,
feel like
I haven't.
yeah, everybody. You scope out the area. You've seen what you've seen, as described. You pull over. I imagine just parking the dune buggy, the road bike, since you guys have those vehicles, which is a nice cool thing that you guys have. But you park that. Your Allie's making her way to walk up towards Amaya, who's out front. What's Bud, Hades, and Rush gonna do as Allie approaches to do this? Are everyone going with her, or what's everyone doing?
I'm gonna call out, make way for the original, the number one, and still and ever will be the best, Alley Cats.
Yeah, Hades will go to and be like, yeah, that's right. And also go over and start picking up the chocolates.
And what about Rush?
Yeah, I'll join in. The one and only. Just following
This is a lot.
I love
bolster.
it.
A lot less tactful than I was hoping.
Hey, I like it. You're backing her up, but yeah, as Allie's making her way, both Bud, Rush kind of like chime in, kind of saying the one and only. Amaya instantly kind of seeing this happen. And you see Amaya make eye contact with you, Allie, almost kind of a dirty look. You know she thinks you're the bizarro Allie. The real Allie's in there doing the event. You know she's been convinced of that. So she kind of gives you a dirty look as you're approaching. She sees Bud and Rush kind of announcing. She even takes a step back, a little apprehensive as she kind of notices that you have a little entourage as Rush, Bud, Hades, everyone's kind of approaching her. And you can tell that she looks a little worried about that. And just as we're about to get a response, get a roll, see what happens, let's take our 5-minute bio break. We'll take our 5-minute bio break. Don't anyone go anywhere. I'm going to leave the mics hot. When we get back, we'll see what happens.
Really blue balls you there, Val.
So close.
It's like, welcome, Val. Don't talk. Don't talk. Nothing.
You want me to knock her out?
That's true.
I don't know. I'm thinking that persuading someone who's already on board to take out another version of me is gonna be, I don't know. Maybe not within my social capabilities.
I'm not. I'm imputing the in-game logic. I'm metagaming slightly that perhaps our lovely guest should be knocked out with after not before interacting with any of us.
I meant more restraining.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready to grab her if she starts.
Yeah. I figured more just like kind of like getting her to the side, out of view is what I meant to say. But we have fun. We're silly.
You made it sound like you wanted me to like choke her out or something.
No.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh dear. Nothing ever runs smoothly, does it? I'm so freaking stressed. Oh my god.
This is a hard situation.
This is hard. It's hard. It's like the thing of like, I love making social characters, and then it's like, I hate playing social characters. Yeah, because it's kind of expected for you to be somewhat erudite or, quick at thinking of playing with people's emotions on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I wouldn't say I'm bad at. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's a bit more intricate than shooter in the neck.
It's not always easy to do on the fly.
No. Again, I'm not, this is why sometimes I really just love doing a barbarian is my ultimate, just like, no thinky, just relax kind of role. Because I can be like, what do I do? Well, the same thing I do every time. I'm going to hit him.
Exactly.
And I'm going to hit him again. But it's like, oh man, it's just, going into this, I just don't think I have all my ducks in a row. But we'll see. We'll see if we can't convince her. Yeah. I am the original after all.
You are.
Well,
that should be your +1.
The thing is as well, what if that doesn't matter? Right? Crowds and fans are somewhat fickle. And if they perceive the other ally as being better, then they might not care.
Yeah, but if the other one is a stooge for Arasaka.
Stooge.
People aren't into that.
Sometimes. I mean, T-Swizz flies in private jets, and yet her girlies are still... Do you know what I mean? There's so many celebrities where you're just like, yeah, look, they have this unsavory affiliation, but no one cares. I'm just saying, Taylor, stop flying in your private jet. The world is dying.
I stop loaning it to people. Come on now.
You know what's pretty good? First class. Like, just fly first class. Come on. Right? I can't be like the only one who's thinking that.
No.
It just creates so much of an environmental impact, all of these private jets flying everywhere. And it's like, first class is still so much better than anyone flies in their lifetime. Like, it's so, I don't know. I've never flown that way, but like,
I'm assuming it's great.
I see it. I see it when I walk through to my poor people's seat. I walk
Plus you
past
get,
all
like, food,
the
like
fancy
actual nice
rich.
food.
Yeah, and like you can even lie down. You can even lie down. Like what the heck?
Like actual
okay.
lie down and not just like poor people lie down.
I feel like Rush is just not saying very much so far.
Holding out for the right moment.
Yeah, there just hasn't really been the right moment. And like, it's like, if you don't need to buy anything, what's Rush there for?
Although, like, I feel Rush has high charisma, could probably use that for helping people. Be friendlier,
Maybe?
question mark?
Maybe? Who knows?
I mean, yes.
I kind of like the whole sneak up on and kill approach, but
Well, that is straight out the window.
yeah, that's not happening here.
We are no longer sneaking. The sneaking has ended.
We're just going in through the front door.
Just throwing
I
that
feel like
chocolate
it should-
around, man.
Sorry?
That's because you threw that chocolate around. No one could handle it.
Yeah, it's disrespect of chocolate.
Never
Chocolate
again.
abuse.
Rush is there as
Never
the
forget.
heart. That's what he's there for. I would say like Rush is probably the most morally,
Fire!
probably
Water!
like the most
Heart!
morally good of our team. But also, I was definitely, if the bonbons things worked out, I was definitely going to try and get you to distribute them. But you're the biggest fixer in Night City. You putting your weight behind one of the alleys. Pretty good. I hope it's me.
I'm hoping that people
Imagine if Rush
know,
just betrayed me.
people know that you're associated with us, right? Like, seeing you
Yeah.
with us should help your cause, should it not?
We will see, won't we? Time will tell. I'm hoping so. And yeah, like I said, you're the biggest fixer in Night City pretty much at this point.
Well, other than the other Rush.
Oh yeah, shit. I mean, who? I mean, I mean, oh my.
man.
Forgot about that guy. That guy sucks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Get him out of
Rush.
here.
I definitely want to take him out before the night market.
Yeah, so that you just stroll in and enjoy the night market.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, right?
That's like your little treat.
In a perfect world, right? I mean, I can't see anything not going that well.
Rob says no. Rob says you can't do that. You're probably gonna have to kill him at the night market.
Oh
I'm
man.
back, baby.
What's that?
Said I'm back, baby.
Oh, baby! Hey!
Jeez, that was
Hey,
a hard
oh.
baby. That was a baby. That was like,
Wow.
that hurt.
Baby.
That got-
Phil is not Italian, no?
All right, we ready to go back?
No Italian in there?
No Italiano.
Hey, we're officially back. Everyone can see
Hello.
us. They can hear us the whole time anyways, so now they can see
What?
us. They can, yeah. Hey, I do what I want.
That was private stuff.
I do what I want. All right, the team is
What
back.
incarnation?
Yeah, Amaya's out front. It was leading up the promotion teams and stuff for Alley Catch. It's kind of an up and coming rocker. Imagine, kind of a few ranks below Allie, kind of a big fan, you know, up and coming, kind of helps her do all the promos and things, but apparently she's been convinced by Bizarro Allie that this Allie's the fake one. There's going to be a fake one coming around trying to, you know, pretend like she's Allie in Night City. She even hacked my own page, convinced her of that. Even all the fans, they're having this big event. Fans believe it. They've even been donating money to her. But you know, the event's starting. You were able to catch Amaya out front by herself. Now she'll get fans to go in. The show's starting. She got done passing out the last of bonbons, talking about Allie as a new sponsor, this Hollowware company and stuff. And yeah, you approach Rush Bud, kind of make an announcement. Here comes the one and only real Allie Katz as Allie kind of marches up towards Amaya as Hades is picking up any last pieces of Signature Series chocolates off the ground. And yeah, Maya looks a little bit apprehensive. She even takes a kind of step back, looks a little bit worried, kind of noticing that there's a Bud, a Rush, a Hades, as well as this Bizarro Allie in her mind kind of approaching her. But what does Allie say? You're approaching her. What's the approach there? What are you going to say?
Hey, Maya. What are you doing?
No. Not buying it.
You don't.
What are you doing here?
Can't-
I can call
Can't
security.
tell
You're
the
not supposed to be here.
difference? Oh, I think you'll find I'm very much meant to be here. This is an Alley Cats event, right?
Yeah, she's backstage.
She's
No,
right
she's
here.
not.
You can't tell a biter? I thought you were a fan.
Ooh.
I'm her
Hey,
biggest
it's-
fan. That's why I'm standing here, hosting the event for her.
What did she tell you?
To look out for
Because-
you.
Okay,
She
but
described
you'll
you,
just come
your
on,
attitude and
Amaya.
everything, your demeanor.
Yeah, because she's got the same demeanor and attitude. She's a clone of me. Let's get to the heart of this, right? You've been idolizing me for a while. I thought really highly of you. I still do.
Now you have
But
to show
I'm
me
sh-
something that's you're not convincing me you're her.
And Allie, yeah, what kind of what would you try to say or do, or a way to maybe try to convince Amaya? As you see, she's not really buying it. She seems to be kind of giving you the spiel from Bizarro Alley of what she's told the fans and that there's going to be a fake and stuff. And she keeps taking a step back. Anytime you take a step forward, trying to talk more to her, she takes a step back. Like, she's definitely apprehensive. But what might you say or do? I would like that to coincide with a persuasion roll ultimately, Allie. But what was that, Hayden?
Yeah.
Allie.
Yeah.
So you remember we were talking about how the new ones are a little squeaky clean and stuff? I mean, we've been through a lot. Don't you have any? And you know, your fans have seen a lot. Don't you have any?
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
scars or anything?
Something from an exclusive BD.
I'll grab one of my bonbons and kind of run my fingers over it. So I got stabbed in the arm once. Went down to the bone.
I remember that.
The thing I love about bonbons is their real attention to detail. And ooh, look. There she is. You know, I actually got that from an ex. But don't worry.
It wasn't me.
No. Well, as you know, we're no longer exes.
Yeah, we were for a minute, but no.
You ever notice that on the other alley, Amaya? Were you looking? Or did you just want to hear that the real Allie was happy to have you under her wing?
And give a persuasion, Allie. And Amaya, roll that 1d10. Let me know what it is.
Ooh. Can I take a plus
Do it.
2 or
Do it.
should I
Yes.
save it?
Take it.
Thank
We
you.
need
We have
outside.
a couple, don't we?
Yeah, +2.
Yeah, I also don't want Amaya to
Dan
be like,
Servo just
I got a 6, Rob.
give it. Okay, 6.
okay, 22.
Yeah, when Allie points this out and kind of using the chocolate, you know, kind of as a prop, not just giving examples, trying to persuade you with gift of gab and talking to you like someone that has known you and you've been a fan of, but I'm even granting a +1 on that roll. Not that it was needed, such a great roll, but I'm giving a +1 for the clever using of the chocolates and how Bonbon goes into detail, even showing scars on the mold and everything. That's really good. But Amaya, yeah, she points that out. And, you know, you're taking a step back. You think this is all bullshit. You're just about to kind of turn and run inside as you told them, you know, I'll call security. And, like, you know, as she steps forward, and just as she points at that chocolate, it just kind of clicks in your head a little bit. You know, that alley that convinced all the fans of all this, and you, she doesn't have those same scars that you know Allie has. Like, you've known Allie for years, you've been following her for a while. She does have those scars. It is in the chocolate mold. Like, you don't know why you haven't noticed that before. You almost feel a little bit stupid. Like, yeah, it's kind of clicking the way Bud described it in her. Like, yeah, that other Allie is a little too clean and smooth, and like, it just, like, you're starting to realize, yeah, you're a little embarrassed by this.
I think what's kind of interesting is that because she's a BD artist, some of her fans have literally, like, been her.
Yeah.
Yes,
Literally,
yeah.
like, been in her skin, right?
Maybe even Amaya, like, for a moment, like, you know, has a memory of that scar, you know, and like has even had it before through a BD, and like is now starting to realize. But Amaya, I'll let you take it from here as you're starting to realize that this is the real Alley Cats. You've been fooled by the fake one, and you kind of feel like an idiot. You're a little bit embarrassed.
Yeah, she grabs the chocolate, and I'm looking at it, and I look at her arm, and I look at myself, look at it again, and I'm just in awe.
If you want.
And I'm so sorry. I'm so humbly embarrassed. I know all your body parts. I just didn't check the other one because she was so you. Oh my God. And doing this event, I was calling everyone, all our contacts. I even called Phoenix because the other fixers wouldn't help me get a place. And Phoenix was like, I'm not dealing with Allie. She gave me attitude. And I was like, no, Phoenix. And I had an argument with her. Now I got to call and apologize to her. I'm such a fool. Oh my God.
We all make mistakes, right?
Oh.
This,
Plus,
it's
any
okay.
Allie's
It's okay.
gonna be really charming.
I'm gonna put an arm around Amaya and just like, hey, shh, just breathe, all right?
Yeah, you see Amaya start tearing up. She even takes a knee, like she's getting overwhelmed, like really embarrassed, and like she was your biggest fan in this high position of part of your fandom and all that, and now just completely embarrassed by this.
Oh gosh.
Or hyperventilating.
She's hyperventilating. But do something.
Okay. What would Bud do?
Anything.
Hey, Huggy.
Puts her out of her misery. Was that wrong?
Okay.
Rush, do you have any like smelling salts or anything? You get sick.
I mean,
I could
get
picture
sick
Rush.
a lot.
He does get the motion sickness. I could see Rush having something to help this situation possibly. I don't know. We've also seen Hades kind of talk down a panicked person on that High Water Citadel situation in the prison, if we remember that.
If I don't go in there, she's gonna know I'm something's up. I gotta go start the show.
No. Hey. All
What's
right.
the plan for the show? Quickly
Yeah.
tell us.
You feel guilty? You can fix that by giving us the best shot we can to take out the super imposter.
And here, have a chocolate.
They're good.
Are you?
That's why they're good.
She takes a bite.
Oh, I surprised myself with that one. No. What she got planned, Amaya?
Well, she's gonna have everybody gathered up to the front of the stage and announce the new Hollow clothing line and give out
Discount
tickets to everyone,
flyers.
discount codes and flyers to everyone, and just party the night off. Everyone else who's part of the VIP gets to go to her apartment later, to the actual penthouse.
That's your apartment. I mean, that's your apartment.
But right now, everybody in there is not gonna not be any convincing because everybody loves her. If you go in there now, all those fans are just gonna come after you, and they're not gonna believe me.
What's the security detail? Is there a
She
secret
showed
way
up
in?
with some hunky men today. They were really big. Never seen them before.
Oh.
Arasaka big?
Big, bigger than him. Big guy.
It's sizes and everything.
I'm sure.
Hey, you wouldn't know that.
Just kidding.
Where's the tech setup?
And the stage entrance. Tell us.
We want
Amaya.
an upstager.
Yeah, Maya gives you the breakdown. There's a front entrance, just opens up to a big empty warehouse. Apparently, Allie has installed some type of stage on the other end with the whole sound system. She's going to be coming out at midnight, which it's getting close to. We'll say by now it's getting close to that time. Up until then, she hired some band to perform with some free BDs that everyone can plug into that she's been releasing. You're not sure what's up with that yet because you've been so busy promoting the event and helping her with the new sponsor and drop the old sponsor and all this. But there is a backstage door that goes right behind the stage, and there's a little backstage room area where Allie's been with her security and kind of posted up. She had some alcohol and food and stuff earlier you saw set up. Other than that, you've been out front the whole time trying to promote and get everyone to go in.
If I may, Allie.
Yeah.
We get you in, we keep you on the down low. We don't want to blow the bag, right? I get Hades up to that system, right? So that we can make your big entrance, upstaging her just before her announcement. Now, I don't think we want to give people nothing, so maybe, like you said, like you take over the contract. You know, you upstage and say, actually, this is my big deal. I don't know what you want to do, but I can
been living as me, so
we can prepare the way, and then if you upstage her, take her party out from under her. You know, she ends up watching from the sidelines.
let's give it a go. Just
You reckon?
Hey, it was always gonna come down to a performance, right?
And then I can shoot her.
Then you can shoot her.
Well, we
You do this right.
Discredit her.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so maybe
Do
so maybe as you're discussing
Maybe shoot franchise her.
yeah, maybe as you're discussing potential plans and ways to get in, Hades with the system, maybe Allie getting to get on stage, some way to sneak her in and all that sort of stuff. Amaya chimes in, just saying, you know, what can I do to help? Like she's obviously embarrassed the way everything happened. She's back. She wants to help. I'll let Amaya take it from there, maybe.
What's the plan? I know how to get you guys that way to the stage.
We need to
Yeah,
get
you-
backstage, and preferably maybe after Allie has already gone on, so that
Everybody frozen.
green room's ours.
Sneak
Not
us in
only that,
backstage. Yeah, and then you can be our plant in the crowd as well. Start hyping them up once Allie comes out. Gotta have a seed of support.
especially people know that you're affiliated with me, so having your support behind me is hopefully what we can do to turn the tides. Also, you know all the dealings she's had, right? All the people she's pissed off.
She
Phoenix,
pissed off everybody.
bonbons, right?
Oh,
You
yeah?
pretty much have no contacts right now.
Great. Well,
Oh,
not
she
great,
made a
but
mess.
let's work on that.
And yeah, let me interject there too, because you're absolutely right, Allie. You know, Amaya's been kind of your top promoter. She's always right there, kind of your personal assistant in ways when you need help with things like that. And she even mentioned and I love the shout out to her other character from Team Veritas currently in the last month, Phoenix Rising, where she played Phoenix the Fixer, where she helped you set up your Signature Series chocolate event. If you remember
She
that,
sure did.
where her as a fixer, and she's given herself a shout out as the fixer when she called out to Phoenix saying, no, I'm not going to help that event. Something's a little off with that Allie. I don't think that's right, or something like almost like Phoenix kind of got a feel for knowing that something's a little shady with this Allie and something's not right, so she didn't even want to touch the event or help. So I like that, but as Amaya kind of reiterates, like, you know, you've lost all your contacts. The new Allie basically got a new sponsor, dropped the old one, using the fans like she's just using
But that's
everyone.
That's what Allie's saying, right? You know how you can call her out when Apple Bottom Allie comes out. That's the code word for the real us, by the way.
Oh yeah.
When Apple Bottom Allie comes out and starts to diss her, you can back her up. Look who she's been rude to, who she's pissed off. You know, everybody loves Allie.
That's true.
You've got receipts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. especially if you want to spread any of those receipts on the garden page. Maybe right after I come out.
Ooh, nice.
Instant updates. Let's take this bee out.
Taking notes.
Oh,
Yeah,
someone right as you said that.
Yeah. So
yeah,
what's
someone's just pressing a button.
So what's the what's the plan? What's the order of events? Let's do it. Let's get it. You're out front. The event's starting very soon. Amaya's down to help. Everyone seems to be inside. What's the plan?
Let's get backstage,
Get me
right?
to the tech.
Yeah,
Get me to the
yeah.
tech area.
Yeah, get backstage. Get Hades to the tech area. Probably. I'm not like. Is it better to have maybe like 2 and 2? Have Rush and Amaya together, or
Rush
have
does-
you all go up to the tech?
Oh, I mean, Rush is very charming. Maybe have Rush
Yeah.
work the crowd.
That's what I
Yeah. Yeah. And then I come out and we flip the switch, we bring out the allegations, and then maybe I do a sweet moonwalk on my way to victory. It's like the
Necessity.
Drew Barrymore
It's canon.
thing from Charlie's Angels.
It's canon.
I'm gonna moonwalk out of here.
Am I got any like nasty dirt extra? Like I know she's been rude, but like has she done anything? Like has she
Give-
sold out to the corpos or anything?
Yeah, Amaya, give me a 1d10.
You
Let
love
me know
that.
what it is.
So it's about the corpus view.
Yeah.
3.
Nice, yeah. Amaya, when Bud asks you that, you were actually lucky enough. I was just doing a little luck check. You were lucky enough that, at the beginning stages of working with this Bizarro Alley, you did have your apprehensions, thinking that, like, she's a little off, something's a little wrong with this. So you actually recorded some conversations on your agent, and you have, we'll say, some videos on your agent of her talking smack about her own fans that were questioning her to donate money, talking smack about bonbons and going with the new one because it's all about the money, like completely incriminating her, making her look bad ultimately. But then since then, you kind of were brainwashed and convinced that she was the real Allie, but you still have those videos, and Bud just reminded you of that.
Oh my god, you just reminded me I have some old videos on my phone of her talking crap when I first started talking with her. I
we
can pull
go,
those up.
Amaya.
I can pull those up later on the big screen.
Yeah,
See, this-
yeah. Give him to Hades. Give him to Hades. We'll whack him up there.
This is what it takes to be a rocker, right?
Yeah.
You need to have your finger on the pulse.
I give my
As it
agent.
dies.
Who? Hades?
Thanks.
Yeah, Hades, you've got a bunch of videos, got audio. It's clear. It's Bizarro Alley, just as described. Lots of incriminating bad stuff.
Oh, very rude.
Look at her. She only cares about the money, not the art. Ah, what a sellout.
I love your rage on my behalf, but I mean, money is pretty
Makes me
cool
so
as well.
mad.
But she's not even taking the money. She's funneling it towards Arasaka, which is the
it's
worst
gross.
part. Yeah,
Possibly.
very gross. Let's take
Gross.
her out.
So yeah, you got the incriminating stuff. You can make your way towards the back entrance. As you make your way back there, no one's out here now. Everyone is inside. You can hear the crowd kind of going at it. The music is kind of climaxing. You know it's getting close to midnight. You probably, you're down to like the last 15, 20 minutes before the big announcement from Bizarro Alley. But you're at the back entrance. Amaya, you're right there at any moment. Whenever the team's ready, whatever, you can open it and enter the backstage area. What's everyone doing? What's up?
Waiting with Bud to get to the tech area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So us three gonna sneak in, and then like Amaya and Rush are gonna be plants in the crowd and like start talking our alley up.
Okay.
Great.
That's that.
She's so much cooler.
You know what I love about Allie? Those scars. You should keep an eye out for those scars.
Wow, aren't they
It's
great?
Please.
Such a defining feature.
Only the real Allie would have scars.
I like that. I think that's smart. But
Makes
yeah,
her feel real.
but yeah, we'll say that Amaya takes the team to the back entrance and then makes her way around to the front with Rush as they kind of get into the crowd. And as you enter, basically you enter into the warehouse, and it's a complete different vibe basically of sound. Hold on, let me get this going here. As you get in there, and the muffled sounds kind of get a bit louder as you're backstage. Yeah, you get back there. It's pretty loud. Let me turn it down just a little so I don't overpower us in chat. But yeah, the door opens. You can see some fans on side stage, some in the back. Everyone's kind of looking out. You can see the crowd, lights going, neons. You see some makeshift brain dance machines off to one side. People kind of lined up, checking out different brain dances and things like that. And then you can see, it looks like some type of, maybe a techie, a tech of some type. On stage, it looks like he's messing with the speaker system and stuff. You can see some of the lights patterning. It looks like they're preparing for the main event. Off to the left side, you do see a door. And Maya, when she opens the door before she made it to the front with rush points, obviously that's the backstage room. That door's closed. But nobody's back here. The crowd's kind of hype as you enter the backstage area. And then around to the front, Maya and Rush make your way around to the front, entering. As described, shoulder to shoulder, people hanging out, dancing. The band's just kind of finishing up. You can see a tech on stage kind of messing with the system, messing with the lights. You can kind of see like a secondary sort of trellis coming down with more lasers and lights, like kind of preparing for the headlining act as Ali is going to be. You see the brain dances off to the side. And then you can even see past the stage, where the door opened. You can see, Hades, Bud, and the real Ali kind of making their way in the backstage door as the crowd's all kind of gathered up. But let's take it over to backstage first as Ali, Bud, and Hades make their way. What are you doing?
Let me have a quick look. Like, do we want to run into her goons? All right, all clear. Let's get back here. All right, no sign of her. You're muted.
No, you're muted.
She's just being stealthy.
I'm being very stealthy. Yeah, I'm gonna roll
So stealthy.
interface and see if I can jack into anything nearby.
Yeah, go for it. Give me the.
Rather if I can jack it and not have to be obviously right in front of the technique area.
DJ, replacement DJ.
Yeah.
Psych, it's me! That would be a 17.
Very nice.
Nice.
And
What
I
did you
also
get?
have
Sorry,
the
I was just adjusting.
A
the sound.
17.
Oh, 17. Nice. Oh, yeah,
And I also
perfect.
have extended, so I can do.
Oh yeah. No, you can see there's a makeshift system. You can tell it's some type of portable system. In fact, you can see it's right there backstage, generating for lights and
Trip
sound
over
or something.
what?
Even has hard wires into the system, but it's right there. I mean, it's within 6 meters of you.
Lower the music.
Oh.
Background music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Be
will
loud.
be my first goal once I jack in.
Perfect.
Yeah, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to, because I never remember to do this, I'm gonna roll for my invisibility. The one time I'm gonna remember it.
Ali, looks like she found the system. Get yourself ready.
Okay.
That's a 15
I'll keep an eye out.
for the invisibility roll.
Nice. Yeah, it actually flickers on.
Hey!
Yeah, it goes out for a second, but comes back on.
Yo. I need to upgrade this. Yeah, so I'm going to, whenever it is time, I'm gonna jack into it. We're gonna go.
Now, get control of the system now.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can streamline that over as, Bud and Ali are hanging out. The crowd's kind of getting riled up. The last song is kind of coming to an end. And Hades, you basically get into this system. You can see you're at the top of a system. You're facing a password 8.
Right.
You get this.
Oh, what's that roll? What's that 10?
I have to get through the password first, Pathfinder. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You doing
You
Pathfinder?
can start sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Well, wait, what was that 10 though?
Oh, the 10 was rolling for my invisibility.
Oh, that was the invisible. Oh, and then you got the
Yeah.
15 because of the. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, you get in there. You can see basically you're seeing a password 8. And you can see it's a simple system. It drops down to one other level, and it looks like there's a hellhound down there. There's also a control node.
Ah. Good.
Easy.
I'm gonna try and get through this password. Yo, it's 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's higher than an 8. I know numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, you get right through that password,
Okay.
no problem at all. You're at the top of the system.
All right. Yeah, was there... It drops down 1. Is there anything behind this first?
No,
Or
nothing on the
is it
top. Nothing on the top. Just that password 8, and then it seems to drop down to the second level, where that Hellhound and control node is. And it's a control node 8 as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna slither on down. And 10. Actually, no. I think I have a couple more. All right, here we go. Going for the control node. A 16.
Nice. Yeah. You drop down. Hellhound's ignoring you. You're invisible as it's just kind of crouched up next to this control node. You get right into the control node, easily getting access past the 8. And you can see that it's controlling everything in this warehouse. Yeah, you can see most everything is hardwired in. There's no environment defenses or anything like that built in. Obviously, this is just put into this empty rundown warehouse. You basically have control over the sound system, the lights, and then there's something that says like finale light system, fireworks. There's also a hologram, but you have access to all that.
A hologram.
Fun.
I always got to throw that in for Hades. You know that.
It's the Hades special.
So I think the music would still be playing, but what our team might hear over it would be kind of along with the music, like someone is in the system.
All right. I think she's in. Do you want to go out first or wait till she goes on and upstage her?
I think I want to wait until she's on, right?
Where is she?
Maybe
What's
she's
that?
waiting for us.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
Rush and Amaya, as they're getting into the system, you hear Hades has control. You hear that Ali and Bud are waiting for the Bizarro alley to come. What's Rush and Amaya doing? You're in the crowd. Obviously, you're trying to spread hype about, oh, we should really like those alley cat scars and things, but anything in particular you're doing, or just trying to kind of get the crowd hyped to noticing some details, maybe?
Well, I think I'd be trying to spread through the crowd, at least get people talking about how the fake Alley Cats doesn't have scars. The real Alley Cats has scars. So like you could tell the fake because she doesn't have any scars, you know.
No, I like
And,
that.
I'm a connoisseur myself.
I'm a connoisseur of scars myself. Ahem.
Maybe that's why she doesn't have any sponsors for the bonbons anymore.
Yeah, why don't you, Amaya, give
Secrets.
me a 10, a 1d10. Let me see if you can get some type of bonus over to Rush, and then Rush, you give me a persuasion.
4.
Nice. Yeah, no bonus from Amaya. She's trying to back you up, but Rush, you get the feeling, whereas you're a rank 10 fixer and you deal with alley cats and her caliber of Rockerboy, you can tell Amaya's an up-and-comer. She's a rocker, but she's a much lower rank, She's not as convincing as you. She can't really back you up as much. But you don't need it. You absolutely don't need it. Rush has got that gift of gab. People are loving the accent, the hat. Everything you're saying is right. It's cutting through people's
trust
ears like
everything this
a
man
hot knife
says.
through butter.
There is literally no better time to drop a meowdy than in an Alley Cats event. I'm just saying.
Meowdy, did you hear about the scars?
And now,
What in tarnation?
and now,
What's the Alley storyline? I don't get it.
and now basically,
You miss a few. You miss a few BDs, and suddenly there's this whole arc going on.
I don't understand.
All
yeah,
of
no,
Alley's
that-
fans have New York accents.
yeah, and it looks like Rush and Amaya kind of cutting through the crowd, and Rush kind of spreading this vibe. You get the feeling Rush like the crowd is kind of second guessing things. You see some kind of like busting out their agent, scrolling, looking at like images of Allie and stuff, and like it seems to be kind of planting a seed, possibly to give Allie a +1 if there comes a time when she needs some type of crowd control or persuasion towards that. Seems like that Rush gift of gab worked in the favor. But back over to Bud and Allie and Hades, as Hades is in the system. You have the lights, the hologram, the sound, all of that going on as you notice the band basically finishing their last song. In fact, let me try to cut off this music. I also tried to lower it so I wasn't drowning me out too much. Appreciate that. Bronx Smash says very immersive. We were in that warehouse. It was loud, entertaining, but it might be a bit much. Sometimes that Syrinscape can be a bit powerful. I love it.
Truly.
But yeah, the band ends. You see him kind of bow down. The crowd kind of cheers in eerie silence as like there's this sort of like low chant of Allie and like in different ways and stuff. Like there's this sort of hype about it. And the band kind of takes off. The lights dim and they come up in this pattern. Bud, Allie, Hades, you both see the backstage door open as you see Bizarro Allie step out wearing Hollowware. If you can imagine, coming off of the cuffs and the different pieces that hologram and project this sort of outfit. You see it. It's coming out kind of like fishnets mixed with like sort of punk rock metallics and sort of vibe, kind of clashing with a high fashion sort of look. You have some neons and high collar look, like it's a mix match, almost kind of like cyber meets punk a bit, if you will. But she comes out in that hologram sort of look, just kind of glowing. And the second she comes out backstage and that glow kind of comes out from the backstage, the crowd just goes nuts. They just start yelling and cheering. They start like jumping around and hyping and stuff as Allie comes out. And you can see two guys walking behind her, kind of beefy looking guys, look like security. They have some type of Kevlar suit or something going on, but they're behind her. You don't recognize them. They don't look like fans or security. They don't look like private security hired. You don't see any logos and things. It's hard to understand what's going on there, but she definitely comes out with those two security as they kind of go up and just stand side stage out, looking out around the crowd and stuff, and just kind of scanning the area as Allie takes up onto the stage and raises her arms and gets the crowd to kind of start to get quiet. As you can tell, she's about to kind of start her thing. But as all that happens, Bud, Allie, Hades, what are y'all doing?
Hades is getting ready on the control board.
I'm ready to like get her security guard out of the way so Allie can come on like whenever she decides is the right moment. So I'm just waiting on her cue.
Do we? I think we want to hear whatever her opening is. Or let
Okay,
her. Or
you're the star. Whatever you want to do.
well, let's see if we can't take those security guards out first.
Okay, let me make sure you got a way onto the stage. So I'm gonna go up to the stage as stealthily as possible, and whoever's looking out the entrance that we need to get through, I'll grab the guy if I can sneak up on him.
Yeah, give me your stealth first.
Okay, so we got any +2s, Ellen?
Yes, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 5.
Okay, I'll definitely take one of those, and I'll take 2 luck. And I will do my stealth. Come on! Not a great roll, but I've got lots of ads, so 18.
Yeah, you creep your way up to the guy by the side stage where Allie kind of needs to get up onto the stage. The other guy's kind of on the edge of the crowd by the front stage, kind of looking out. But the guy's side stage, you get right up behind him, doesn't even notice you. He's looking too much out into the crowd and towards Bizarro Allie on stage, and you get right up behind him. You want to give me a brawling? You said you're grappling him?
Yeah. All right, Allie, be ready, because like once I'm grappling him, like if he gets free, Mess is gonna like. If I can grab him once, I think that's maybe your time to get on there and upstage her.
Let's do it.
And keep in
Hades,
mind,
are you ready to bring down the lights when I come on?
Whenever you are there, I'll do it.
Okay.
And those recordings, get those queued up.
Oh, they're cute.
Rolling.
Yeah, you
Brain.
queue up those recordings. They basically can get projected onto the big screens on the stage or through the hologram, whatever you want.
And the last of my luck. Ooh, another 2, 17
Oh, nice.
all up.
Yeah, you grapple him up before he even knows what happens. You get that free move. You stealthily get up on him, grapple him behind. You just kind of in a panic, just kind of like grabbing at your arm and just realizing that someone's backstage grappling him up, just unexpectedly.
Someone's touching me.
You got your free move now. I want to let's see. I don't have him loaded in, but for the sake of yours, give me your initiative. Everybody give me initiative. Let's just put this in an order And Amaya, just roll a 1d10. Let me know what that is. I don't have the NPC loaded in, so I'm going to do this manual, but just bear with me.
Oh no.
Not a great initiative for me.
No, my dice went underneath my TV.
Oh no! Here, I'll
It
roll
could be
for you.
anything.
I've got
It could be anything.
I dropped a 6 too. That's funny. When you dropped that, I dropped 1. But I've got you. I've got you.
See, that's partnership right there.
I've got you. Okay.
Everyone dropping dice.
Everyone throwing dice around. Okay, what did you get, Bud?
14.
Nice. Rush, you're on that 16.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're over to Rush. Rush, you get your first move here. As you see all this going down.
Hey, prove that you're the real one. Let's see the scars.
Scars.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
love
Scars.
Yeah. You start calling that out. Why don't you give me another? God, I wish we could. Persuasion just makes too much sense for what you're doing.
Conversation?
What was that?
It's conversation, but that's more of a one-on-one, right?
Exactly. Yeah, this is more
that.
persuasive in what he's trying to do. So yeah, as much as we're rocking that persuasion for you, Rush, let's do it again. It's the only. It makes sense.
All right.
That's funny. PWB says Amaya dropped her dice and it rolled into Rob's man cave. It totally did. It's over here now. I don't know how that happened. She's in a completely different room, and yet here it is.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Dimensional dice. Yeah, let's go for
I got
it.
a 16.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. You start chanting that out, and you can, not the whole place. It's packed, and not everyone's hearing you. People are kind of still chanting Allie, and Allie's getting up on the mic and going like this and attention. But right around you, the immediate area, like people are kind of looking at you and like, yeah.
Where's the real?
Let's see the scars. Yeah. Let's see the.
Yeah, what about those?
Let's
What?
see how real this alley is, and like you can tell, like some people are kind of confused by what's going on, and some are kind of buying in and asking to see some scars and the realness of Alley too, for whatever that's worth. I know your intentions of bringing that up, but they're kind of buying into like the realness, the grittiness of Alley, and like kind of wanting to see that, and it's not there, but some of the crowd's asking for it.
This is so good because it's like what my whole brand's built around, right?
Absolutely. And Finn,
Being real.
we're over to Bud. You get that move. You got that free move. You grappled them up already. What are you doing next?
I'm gonna keep choking him out, man.
Nice. Go for it.
This guy's taking the night off.
I'm gonna keep murdering.
Just gonna keep using those another +2. I want you to. I don't want him to like tackle you when you try and go on stage. That would ruin things. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, he's not getting out of it. You're grappling. He's just grappling. He's even choking up a little. You can hear him like through his gurgled throat, like, what is this? What?
Do I know you?
Yeah, he's just really confused. Really confused. And Allie doesn't notice. This all happens side stage through all the event. You see Bizarro Allie still with her hands up, people kind of cheering. She kind of reaches over and grabs off a stand. She has a sort of headset mic sort of thing set up. And in fact, let's see. Well, we're over to Hades. Yeah, you see Allie basically grabbing the headset, putting it on, saying, come on, kittens, everybody calm down, calm down. And she kind of raises her hand. Everyone is kind of getting quiet now, like she's about to, start her presentation, announcement, whatever she's going to do. But Hades, we're over to your turn. What are you doing?
Hades is watching, and every time she starts to lower her hands and it looks like she's about to speak, Hades is gonna pump up the music real quick. And then when she starts looking around, just for a moment or two, and then turn it back down.
Nice.
But just kind of
what do you think?
just be annoying.
Let's let in the same fashion that we did in last session with Bud getting to play Bizarro Bud. Let's let Allie play Bizarro Allie for a moment. You know Allie better than anyone else. Put a little evil twist on it, a little self-centered sort of narcissistic twist on Allie, right, for this Bizarro Allie. But how would she react? She's talking like this. The sound keeps going up. Maybe she would look over and notice that, Hades is there on the system or something. Maybe it's happening.
Hades isn't right next to it, though. She's has a little bit of a distance.
Well, no, absolutely. Yeah, you're side stage, backstage. You're not right there by any means, but she could look over and see you if that's what she would do. Or she might say something. I don't know. I'd like Allie to play Bizarro Allie. But the other thing, while you play that, in response to Hades doing that. The other thing that I forgot to mention, and we'll say it's all kind of happening at the same time, is you see that other security guard is Bud's choking him out. The other one looking out is Rush is chanting and getting the crowd to kind of chant, yeah, Scar's like he's taking notice and he's like looking over towards you, Rush, and he's kind of making his way through the crowd, like towards you and the little group that's chanting and stuff off towards the middle of the crowd.
Get it, Rush!
but Allie in Bizarro Alley, what is she doing as this happens?
Oh, hey everybody. I see that we have some unwanted guests tonight. People trying to show me up. But you know me. It's not the first time that this has happened. But hey, let's let bygones be bygones, right? We're here to have fun, and you're here to see all of me, including my special VIPs who get to be with me personally after the event. Can I get a shout out for my VIPs?
Everyone's cheering.
Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah, and you hear some people in the crowd like, I want to go to the after party. Why can't I go? And like some jealousy and some people cheering and
Fight breaks out.
New BDs, new BDs, and like yelling.
There's gonna be BDs aplenty, but for those who want to get to the VIP selection, you know what to do. If you go onto the garden page and subscribe, my top tiers get to party with me personally. Isn't it special? Isn't it exclusive? Isn't it something that we've never done before?
And you see more the rest of you see more fans like busting out their agents, like going to the garden page, like donating more money, and like she's just milking the fans for more money. It's real disgusting, but it's working. You know, people are buying into it. And then Bizarro Alley goes on to say, and then I'm also want to make an announcement: no more bonbons. They couldn't afford me anymore. We got hollowware, and she starts giving out discount cards, like these little chips that get you discount for your second hollowware for free if you get the system, things like that. So she's kind of hyping the new sponsor too.
Why we need chocolate? It's so vulgar, isn't it? And really, we're in the new age, people. We need to be thinking about image. Probably now is when I'd like to maybe come out.
Yeah. No, and Bizarro Alley, starts talking about that and talking about image.
How long do you want me to vamp for?
No, absolutely. And she starts talking about the image and showing off the hollowware and starts kind of showing off the outfit and the new sponsor and things. And then, absolutely, Alley can kind of interject, but going in order as Bizarro Alley kind of says these things. Let's go back to Hades' turn because it is Hades' turn in initiative. But Bizarro, Alley is kind of starting it, mentioning all these things. What are you doing, Hades?
No, shut your dirty mouth!
And then whenever Hades notices that actual Alley's about to go on, she'll bust off the light. It'll be one of those sounds of the lights shutting off.
Nice.
And then we get some real exciting music, something to hype up that something real fantastic is about to happen. And then she'll, when initiative has hit the moment, she'll turn the lights back on with all these lasers and spotlights and raising up as soon as actuality is on the stage.
Nice, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. You basically put on just some background music and just something to at least set the vibe. Let me change up some things here in Syrinscape, get us a little street sound. I love the forlorn dope sound. We can always go violent when needed, but let me just get the city sounds and music at least going. But yeah, that sounds kind of take over as kind of drop in a little bit of a beat. You poof down the lights and boom back on as Bizarro Alley is kind of looking around confused and wondering what's going on. Looks backstage as the real Alley. You kind of see your cue as Hades kind of hits those lights and drops this sort of beat for your entrance.
I imagine too, Hades comes over the music.
You know her, you love her, she's not a jerk. Introducing, as always, your number one rocker of your dreams. It's real Allie.
Yeah, and you say all that in Alley over to your initiative as you see Bizarro Alley like look confused and like look back and then try to talk into the mic that Hades kind of shut down. You see her like trying to like talk crap into it.
Hey, can we get someone in the sound booth, please? And I think I would like to, as I'm walking out, confidently, slowly taking my time, I think she would like to remove her jacket down to just like a bralette and show everyone some of her scars.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, you do that. You get up there, you start taking it down. You're like showing scars. The sort of kind
Thanks,
of
friends.
yeah, the sort of kind of hype that Rush has done is going to give you a +2 here.
Very
Give
cool,
me
yes.
What was that?
I was just doing the crowd, just doing some crowd.
Oh, nice, yeah. And everyone's
Yes.
cheering. Yeah, Rush is kind of convinced at least a section that's going to give you that +1 for your charismatic impact. So let's give me that as you kind of show off the scars to the crowd.
Plus
And,
twos, you want any plus twos?
Right. Oh, you want my charismatic impact?
Yep.
Cool.
You get a +1 on that, thanks to Rush.
Abilities.
Oh my god, there's 2 alleys. There's 2 alley cats.
Thank you, Dan. Plus
This
two.
rocks. This is 14.
Are they gonna do a collab?
Nice,
Is
yeah.
this a hype new project?
And yeah, you can hear the
Are they
crowd.
twins?
And yeah, you can hear the crowd kind of hyping over the fact that there's 2 alleys and that it's just confusing. And you can see Bizarro Alley like just really distraught and upset as you enter. She even kind of like looks at you and like takes a step back and then kind of like grins a little. A little bit of cocky attitude, but then kind of giving you like a death stare, Alley. As you kind of peel down the clothing, kind of show it off, and yeah, you can tell that the crowd is being won over. Just based on the response, like it kind of goes silent for a moment as there's this sort of almost like almost a comical gasp coming from everyone, almost simultaneously when you do that, and you can kind of hear the chatter amongst the crowd. Like, wait a minute, yeah, why does one have no scars? That one looks way too smooth. Something's wrong here. What is going on? Why are there 2? And like you can tell like you're winning over the crowd. As they just look really confused and everyone is just kind of silent and pausing and chattering to themselves. And now over to the security who continues to try to get out of Bud's grip. Bud, give me your brawling.
Taking a +2. Don't want to let this guy go.
Do it. We got 1 takes 2, Dan.
My physical
Thanks,
dice are
Dan.
not rolling nearly as good as my digital dice were last session. I'm doing bad. But yeah, great job, Bud. Yeah, he tries to get out of the grapple as he just struggles more, and you just clench up, eyes on Allie as she's kind of dealing with Bizarro. Almost like this is light work for you, You just got him grappled up, and he can't get out of it. But he's trying. And then you notice the other security, Rush and Amaya, as you're in the crowd, kind of cutting through the crowd, and he keeps like looking back at the stage. He looks confused. He's looking at the crowd, and he makes his way over to you, Rush and Amaya, as you're kind of getting the crowd to get hyped up over the scars and there being 2 and 1's fake, and kind of pushing that scenario. And he just kind of steps right up to you and tries to grapple you up, Rush.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
So I
as he
guess I have to
grapples
roll.
up-
Odds.
Yeah, you got to give me your brawling. Sorry.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
but as he comes up, he just says, I don't know what you're doing here, but you're out of here, buddy. You're out of here, and he starts like trying to grapple you up.
Oh man. I don't think a +2 is even gonna help, but I'm gonna take a +2.
Do it, please. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
really
no,
my
that'd be
fault.
great.
Is this the first time this happened to you? to Rush?
If only I had oiled
Hands off the
myself up.
merchandise. Yeah. Only we had those.
Nice. Yeah, he comes up and as he goes to grapple you up, you try to break free, but he gets you. He basically grapples you up, and he starts continuing his movement a little bit. Doesn't have much left, but he maybe makes another meter or 2 towards the front entrance as he's kind of using you to shove the crowd out. And he's like, I don't know what you're causing here, buddy, but you're out of here. You're out of here. And he's kind of forcing you kind of through the crowd. But Amaya, you see all this go down as this guy kind of grapples up Rush and is kind of trying to get him through the crowd right next to you. What do you do?
Oh, I turn around and I start yelling, hello, excuse me, this is my show, he's my guest, what are you doing? And start trying to pull on him.
Nice. Give me a 1d10.
Oh, I dropped mine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I got you. I got it. I forgot. Somehow it
Do
came
you
through
have-
the wall.
Do you have any fives?
Nice. Yeah, Maya, you start tugging on him. You're, excuse me, this guy's with me, and you're just trying to like convince him of this. Yeah, he's not buying it. He's kind of just to stay out of it. And he kind of like shoves you with an elbow as he's going through. But on a sort of lower level rocker sort of way, leader of the street team, you do get a small group of the fans nearby that kind of, whoa, look at this guy. What, he just elbowed a Maya. That's a Maya. And like they start kind of like elbowing. There's maybe 3 or 4 of the fans, not a lot, but 3 or 4 of them. And they kind of like come in. One of them kind of like grabs you. Am you okay? And the other 3 kind of go over and start grabbing on the security guard. Hey, he's with the Maya. What are you doing? This is cool. We're fans. We're supposed to be here. And they start messing with the security guard and rush. You're kind of stopped in your tracks as the security can't drag you any further as these kind of fans are stopping him and confronting him about it.
Okay.
Working security sucks, man.
And,
Yeah, sure does.
and Rush, it is
This guy just wants
there,
to do
man.
a night of work and get paid and go home.
over to you, Rush. Your turn. That's all that's.
Is it a brawling to try and escape?
Yeah, brawling. You use brawling for grapple. So yeah, to break free, you gotta give me that.
Okay.
It's contested.
All right.
Unless you want to pay them off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Do brawling. I'm gonna give you a +2, just
Okay.
for the fans kind of backing you up. You know, some of these younger fans.
Very nice. I imagine a lot of my fans.
A
are
Maya
white
army
lads.
represent. I like that. Dan says in chat.
All right. So with a +2, that's 18.
Nice, yeah, you get out of it. You get out of it. Yeah, he's grappling you up, and you know, as you kind of force your way, you see his attention on these fans, like, oh, what the hell? And he's like messing with the fans now as you easily just get out of the grip, and now he's messing with these fans and stuff.
Yeah, I greased up so I wouldn't chafe this time. So
Well done, sir.
My God, you're greasy.
You just drop from his grip.
Why don't we do this more often?
But Bud, back over to you as you see all the commotion going on in the crowd. You see Allie on stage confronting Bizarro as Hades is manipulating the system, and just everything's kind of happening at once. Give me that other brawling. Let's see if you're successful to get that third and put him out.
Cool. If we've got if we've got the last +2,
Yep.
you
We
can
got-
chain him because this is
Yeah,
if
do
I
it.
can.
I'll
if
tell
I
you
can,
this.
this will knock him out basically. So
Only got to beat a
Do it.
13. I
Okay.
usually don't give the number. I'm going to give it this time just for fun. And you
17.
did. Nice. You put him out. You can
so-
describe it.
I think before I just wanted to add that like when Allie went past and I'm like choking this guy, I'm just knock him dead, kid.
I love it.
That's friendship.
Oh, I'm choking him.
Your friends wouldn't choke someone out for you. They're not friends.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna. After that, it's just another couple of shh, 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 before his eyes roll back and the sleeper hold knocks him out. I'll just lay him down and
Fix his
I'll
hair.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
Fix him up a little.
Give him a blankie. No, next set I'll need to tie him up because being choked out doesn't last that long. So yeah, but that turn is just knock him dead, kid. I got you back.
Thanks.
I love it.
And then he's
I,
down.
I love all those visuals, just expressing how, like, you know, what a badass Bud is as far as a solo compared to just, you know, some hired security or whatever they might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, just light work for him. I love it. But yeah, you choke him out, you put him out just as described, and over to Hades.
Let's see. Well, Helly's on there. Hades is gonna go ahead and on the big hollow pop on videos of other Hades being a jerk.
Oh, the alley.
Other alley.
Other Alley. Yeah,
I mean, you can
that'll be
already
later.
start. Yeah.
That'll be later. We'll put up videos of both Hades being jerks.
Nice, I like that. Yeah,
Start
make,
sowing the seeds of discord.
yeah, make use
Confusing, isn't it?
of, yeah, make use of the all that footage that Amaya gave you. I love it. Yeah, yeah, you putting it up on the screens on the hologram, or how you putting it out there?
Yeah, up on the screens. And then Hades would also come on and say, Real Allie's not a jerk. Real Allie loves her fans.
Nice, I like that. Give me a persuasion. You get a +2
Okie
backed up
dokie.
with that footage too, since you're getting on the speaker system. Let's see, and keep in mind all these sort of things, just like with Rush with the crowd, this with the crowd, all these things, potentially leaning into potential help for Allie, because she has, the crowd control issue. Now she's got to deal with Bizarro Allie. All these things. All of you are kind of, getting up to this head where now it's Allie and Bizarro Allie are going to have their moment, which are next in line in the combat tracker.
That's a 19.
Great, awesome. Yeah, you get on the system. You've got the footage going through the screens, and the crowd. Exactly. Yeah, the crowd is buying it. Yeah, why don't you describe what you're saying? Say what you're going to say to the crowd.
Hades or Allie?
Yeah, whatever Hades is going to say to the crowd about the bad Allie.
Oh, yeah, no,
as she
just
plays
pretty
the
much-
footage, what might she say?
Just on there being like, real Allie loves her fans. Real Allie, isn't a jerk or mean or rude or bad talk people who've helped her out. Most of the time. Real Allie's great.
Yeah, you hear the fans are buying it. They're kind of shocked, and you even hear that gasp. You're like, let's do one more for fun since it's there in Syrinscape. I love the gasp. I love how it's just that one is a few people. But yeah, the whole crowd completely like in shock. Hades, it's working. You've got the Amaya's footage. It's backing you up. What you're saying is persuasive. And Allie, you're standing there next to Bizarro Allie. You just kind of showed the scars. You see Bud choking out the guy, knock him dead. Kid, you see Rush dealing with some of the fans and crowd with Amaya with the other security as Hades puts up the footage and backs you up. And I imagine Bizarro Allie is just kind of overwhelmed by all these things going on and sees the footage of herself. And I don't know, is she going to try to say something to Mike? Would she use this time now, I would imagine, to maybe attack the other Allie? Or what would Bizarro Allie do, this narcissistic, evil version of Allie, caught on stage, being called out, embarrassed, all alone, sees her security getting messed up. She's standing right there with Allie. I personally would think that we might see a cyber snake at one point or something, but what might she say or do?
Thinking that too.
What do you think?
Because otherwise I
ego
think
bruise.
she'd try and run, but I think she knows she's cornered.
Yeah, I like that. I think maybe she might say something snarky and then
I'd
turn and see Bud right there side
Yeah.
stage and realize all right, I guess I'm in it, and then go for you maybe. I like that.
Ah, that's so sweet. You got all your little sycophants out, huh, Allison? Well, I am the same as you, and I know what's inside, and it's nothing. If not for these people giving you praise, you'd be nothing. And I think Cyber Snake's gonna come out.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Give me Bizarro Alley. Give me your melee for the Cyber Snake -1. Don't forget any action, anything that Bizarro Alley does from your character sheet needs to have a -1.
Yeah.
But give me that melee,
All right.
and then give me your normal evasion to see if you evade it as regular Alley.
All right, so this is Bizarro Alley's Cyber Snake with the -1. Dang, she did good. That's a 23.
Damn, give me your evasion.
Even with the -1. Okay, so then my evasion. Look, does anyone mind if I take a +2?
No.
You might need it. You got luck. You got +2.
And actually, I'm gonna chuck in all my luck, which is very low, but hey,
Still.
better than nothing.
Oh.
Only an 18, so she gets me.
New
She
scar?
gets
New
me.
scar?
New scar. Hey, it's still me.
Yeah, that's right.
Give me the damage.
Let's roll the damage. It is a 14. So it will go through.
Yeah, only 3 points though, right? So adjust that on your.
Yeah. So
That's Mel's
armor's down. I can do math. We got it. And thanks to Bronx for the extra.
And remind me, Cyber Snake is rate of fire 1, even though melee is
just
typically
1
2.
because it's a very
Cyber
heavy.
Snake. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Cool. Just
real
wanted to double
heavy.
check that, make sure.
So I think it just it strikes out, and she's quite desperate, and so I think it just since Allie has kind of literally taken some of her clothing off, her jacket, her chest is just exposed, and it just rakes across, kind of getting absorbed somewhat, but like the blades, the metallic blades from the cyber snake definitely like go through some layers of skin.
Oh yeah, yeah, slicing through. What would regular Allie taking this hit as you're showing off everything happening within seconds, imagining all these rounds, everyone's actions all kind of happening simultaneously as you take this bite, this attack, and you get hit by it. Allie's standing there with her hollow wear on, her new sponsor gear, looking all shiny, and Cyber Snake coming out, giving you all that attitude, taking a little bite. What's regular Allie's response? What are you doing?
I think she's just gonna like try and grab the cyber snake and like ugh. Guys, I'm really sorry you had to see this. You know what? It's a pathetic display. And she's right. I wouldn't be anything without you guys. But, that's the thing. I know that makes me stronger. I know that's a good thing. And I know my real fans would never abandon me. Scars and all, right?
That was never me. I never abandoned you.
And I think she's just gonna like look.
It was fake all along.
Yeah, me too. I think she might just like look to the other alley and just say, "Yeah, we could do this, 1v1, or I could just let them tear you apart.
We hate fake
Your
Allie.
choice. You might be able to make the back door if you run quick enough."
She took all our money.
And saying all those things. You mentioned trying to maybe grab the snake or do something. Are you trying to grapple her, or are you trying to hit her with an attack, or what do you want to do?
I think she's literally just trying to like make a show to the fans. Like it's a bit of a I'm being cool moment of like taking. It's almost like if the cyber snake is penetrated a little bit, she's just gonna like and like kind of proudly then now show the bleeding chest.
Yeah, let's do.
It's like a metaphor. I don't know.
Let's do another charismatic impact. This with your +1 from Rush. You got to beat a DV12 if you're going to make this final sort of win over the massive crowd that's already leaning towards it. You just got to beat a 12. Don't forget the +1 from Rush. But this is you. Yeah, this is you going all out, calling out Bizarro Alley, kind of giving that threat, like, you know, I could mess you up, or the fans could tear you apart. Let's see how the fans react to all this, if they've got your back on that notion, or how that goes.
Whoa!
I would say, let's do this. I want to give this to Allie, regular Allie, not Bizarro. Regular Allie knows her fans. She knows the passion. She knows kind of the difference in what she's putting out for entertainment, right? It's not a band. It's BDs. It's slightly adult. It's fetishized, but it's dangerous. She's an Edgerunner. You know the style, right? I think with such a charismatic impact roll of 29, that extreme, I would lean more towards the fans like clicking, realizing it's fake, and just attacking the hell out of her. But that's up to you how you want to control that, because you do have complete control over this crowd right now, and you can see they're foaming at the mouth. They're realizing that they've been duped. Like Bud was saying, some of them are yelling out in Hades, like, you know, saying, she took our money. That's not her. This is the real one. What the? Like, they're all starting to freak out now, and like, oh, it's your turn, Allie. What do you think? What are you going to do? What are you directing? And PWB in chat says, finish her.
I don't want this to go back an alien. I don't know. It'll be really hard to wrest back control of my fans after I let them literally tear someone apart.
What do we do? What do you want us to do?
I had to refinance my home.
Hey.
What was that, Amaya?
Homeless Amaya. Nah.
That's right.
Guys, we're better than this. We're better than her. I say, let me do this for you. All right? That's what I do. I do it all for you. And I think I'm gonna start recording my own BT. And then I'm gonna try and take out the other alley.
Nice. Yeah, the crowd is, like I said, they're foaming at the mouth. They're all right up, they're rushing the stage. And as you're kind of telling Johanna, they're all kind of like, chanting your name, and they're all pointing at her, and they're like, frack her up. And they're all like pointing at her, and they're chanting, they're shaking the barricade. The whole stage is vibrating. The whole warehouse just has a rumble to it. It's feeling dangerous. You can tell you're on the brink of a potential riot here in your favor, but still dangerous.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000 people in this warehouse, with 2 entrances and exits.
Yeah.
But go for it. What are you doing?
I guess. Do we do the Cyber Snake v Cyber Snake?
Yes! when else can it happen?
I would like to see some dueling snakes.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna try and hit her with my Cyber Snake.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna add, how dare me, but better late than never. Son of a.
Yeah!
As Allie stands there with her cyber snake reeling back in, as the crowd's chanting.
The crowd suddenly sees this and is like,
give me that.
Give
me Allie. Give me that melee. Let's see that cyber snake make an attack.
That is a 17. Do I roll her evasion?
Nice. Yeah. Do her evasion. Don't forget the negative one.
I defend myself last week, so you got
Damn.
18.
She's quick.
Yeah, she dodges it. Even with the I'm trying to make it work on these headphones. Even with that -1, she dodges it. Cyber Snake comes out, she dodges it, and you can tell she has a panic in her face. She's dodging the snake. She's eyeballing the crowd. She's looking at unconscious security tied up. She's looking at the other ones dealing with fans out by the front. Like, you can tell she's in panic mode as all this is going down. But for the sake of streamlining, is the rest of the team trying to help Allie, chiming in, going to jump in, do anything? Or is everyone backing up, letting Allie have her moment in front of the fans, Allie versus Allie? Or how is this going to go down?
Do you want me to hit her with the microwaver so she ends up like naked with no Cyber Snake fighting you? Or do you want to just take her down fair?
Please do the microwave.
I mean, I feel like if I'm taking her down fair, this is a bit of metagaming, but it will take forever. maybe yeah, just a little bit of a handicap for her would be nice.
Give me the microwaver.
You always get to do the stuff.
You always miss unless it's explosive.
Yeah, please don't throw explosives on the stage.
Yeah, go for it.
Accidentally rocket launch the audience.
Yeah, give me your handgun, bud, with that microwaver. As Allie Katz, give me Bizarro Allie's evasion on that. Her reflex is 8, right? Just put that -1. Yeah, put that -1 on that evasion. But don't forget luck plus 2s, any of that sort of stuff.
That's a 16.
And by the way, chat, I do have the -2s. I'm gonna hold on to them for right now, for the sake of stream. I don't want to make it any more difficult for Allie and them. They've been kicking butt. I want to see how this turns out. Oh, nice.
Maya's videoing the whole thing.
Nice, yeah. But Hades tosses just as. Oh, Amaya's videoing for the garden page, the whole thing too. So aside from your brain dance, Amaya's got a fan point of view from the crowd, Allie, as she's videoing. But yeah, Hades, just as Allie is kind of, hitting the cyber snake and she's dodging, Bud reaches out. Hades tossing the microwave as Bud just, I imagine, catches it, sets it off as you just see it, boom, hit Allie, and instantly you see the fashion wear hologram kind of and just like and glitch out, and there's Allie just standing there. I imagine naked, but let's let regular Allie decide. Would Bizarro Allie in her hologram be? I imagine her narcissistic self. She's not even worried about underwear. In fact, she looks forward to when there's a little nip slip or something for her fans. She's that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I would imagine, unless you think different.
I wonder if it's the thing because she's a bit like Arasaka way, whether it's more about control, right? So it's like, if there are nip slips, she needs to be in control of them. So maybe there might be like a little pasties G-string action.
I like it. Yeah. It glitches out completely going, and she's just sitting there with like the bare necessities, flesh tone thong, pasties, just the bare cover-ups, but caught in a very embarrassing moment as the hologram outfit disappears. And even for her, even for brain dances and adult content and what Alley Katz is, she, it's unexpected. So she's obviously caught in a predicament. She's going to get another -1 to any actions that she might tend to do.
But
I do want to streamline this a bit.
Okay.
Allie, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat.
Do I get any -2s? No, it's not under my luck stat.
Oh, okay.
What
Uh,
is
My luck stat of 2.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah, let me
Such
check
a low
one thing.
chance of rolling under.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay, I haven't had luck. I've had to work hard.
Well,
As a close follower, I reckon the crowd is like,
Yeah, you see that,
Everyone gets their agent out.
yeah, oh yeah, lots of people are filming now. They're just like, oh my god, and they're like, freaking out, and they're looking, and you even hear chatter like, yeah, look, no scars, what is that? Like they're all like looking like it's weird, she's just a little too smooth.
Copy.
Yeah, so it's very odd. But everyone's taking video, and as that happens, you see that kind of glitch out, and then you see that the cyber snake kind of like just come out limp out of her mouth, out of her throat, as Bizarro Alley kind of staggers back and seems to be choking on it a bit. She's like, and like kind of like
God.
trying to like force manually reload the cyber snake, trying to get it back on its track and like put it, as she's like panicking, you see her eyes going big, she's like drooling down and gasping for air, as you can tell, like the second piece of sort of cyberware or tech that has glitched from this EMP microwaver seems to be the cyber snake. But
Yeah.
she's struggling to get that back in. Allie, back over to you as the crowd is just videoing and chanting Allie and finish her.
I think she'll like turn and like give I've got this kind of look to her audience. But I think to other allies she'll just look not in disgust, but just I've been you before. And I'd like nothing more than to wipe that version of myself away. And I might make an aim shot. I might try and do a header, because I feel like I just want to... It's sad,
She's
it's sad,
totally
it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's still me, kind of.
Yeah, what are you hitting? What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and hit her in the head. But we got 2 + 2.
Yeah, give me a
So I
melee.
might take that.
Yeah, do a melee and then do evasion, -2 for Bizarro Alley.
Okay. Okay, that is a 15 for the cyber snake, and then -2 for. So I don't know why I'm using a French accent. My bad. Oh, just. Man.
Nice. Yeah, Cyber Snake comes out again, and she's like trying to put it in. She's in a panic. She's like staggers back as it just whizzes past her, and she's still putting the Cyber Snake in. Is the rest of the team doing anything, or are we streamlining back and forth between Bizarro and regular Alley? Or is the rest of the team helping her at all?
Hayes wouldn't step into something like this. This is her show.
I've done my bit. Yeah.
No upstaging.
Yeah, it seems like it's her fight.
Man,
Plus,
how
if
about
I
the
go,
scars, though?
yeah, them's the scars. Because I think if I went over the barricade, other people would follow, and yeah.
Valley.
Yeah. Then
I'm trying.
that's fine. Then Allie, back over to you. I think Bizarro Alley here would be, still trying to get the Cyber Snake in, and she's like getting it into the track, still dealing with that in a panic, looking at everything. But I think she would try to hit you a couple times. I don't think she would let go of that and stop doing to arm herself and shoot. She was coming out here to perform anyways. But I think she would absolutely like maybe take a couple kicks at you. Does Allie know martial arts?
No, but she's got a pretty good brawling.
All right, yeah. Then give me a brawling and give me your evasion, remembering that her brawling has a -2.
Where is it?
This has really turned into a WWE promotion.
I know, that's kind of what I was thinking of
Yeah.
before we started playing, of like, this is going to be a weird, like, Alley Cat's, like, deep lore thing.
Yeah.
I should go,
Sexy.
okay, and then my normal dodge. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Give me that second brawling.
Is this from her?
Yep. Yeah, she's gonna take a couple kicks at you. couple kicks at you.
Just keep
As
switching
she's
between.
like messing with the cyber snake, but like doing some kicks and just trying to shove you back as she's taking some steps back towards the back of the stage.
It's tight. She almost gets me.
Yeah, almost gets you, but you dodge it. And for the sake of streamlining, why don't you, let's go for another. Are you doing a cyber snake attack still? You still attacking at her?
I guess so. I might like.
Let's go for it. I'd
If
love
anyone wants to take any shots, just to speed
what
this up.
Yeah, what I would like to do is let's do this. Let's let Allie try to do some pretty epic cyber snake move. Bizarro Allie is in panic mode. She's kicking at you. She's stumbling backwards. The crowd is distracting. They want to tear her limb from limb. She knows this. There's no escape. Bud is right there. Her security is unconscious or getting dragged out by fans. Let's see if you can have a successful cyber snake attack. If you have any luck left, any other +2s left. And I'm going to kind of streamline this down to maybe an epic neck bite or something completely brutal.
Yeah.
But you got to give me your melee and then give me Bizarro Alley's evasion with the -2.
Did you want me to have because that was still an aimed one.
Yeah. I feel like you rolled it before I finished.
Yeah, sorry.
You're like, oh, cyber snake.
Well, because I picked up the virtual dice and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hold it, and then I unclicked accidentally.
What I would like is, just to kind of be, a chance at an epic, So it would be your melee. It would still be your cyber snake attack. But it wouldn't be aimed. Yeah, it would just be a regular cyber. I'm just kind of streamlining to an epic hit. But do that. But don't forget the evasion with a -2.
Why does it keep coming up? I have not got.
Have you got head downloaded?
Oh, you might.
I've not got it selected still. It's black.
It should be gray.
Manually add the 8, I guess.
I don't know why that is. I don't know. Sorry. It's
okay. Well, we can just add the 8. Give me the evasion. We can just add the 8 to that cyber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give me the evasion. We'll just do the math.
Yeah.
We'll do it live. We'll do it manually. Let's do it.
Okay. So then this is her dodge. Oh, Allie. Oh, Allie.
Please.
Nice. Yeah. Why don't you describe how you take out Bizarro Alley? Dan says, "I was told there would be no math." He's upset now, but no. I think with such an epic gap of that, and it makes sense for what I was trying to streamline here. I'm glad the dice worked in our favor to have it make sense. I think this would be an epic, cyber snake bite while she's distracted. The fans are wanting to tear apart. She's trying to tuck her cyber snake in. She's stumbling back. She's in a panic. Like I said, you got Bud took out security. She has no escape. Her other security's getting dragged out. It's dismal. I think this would tear out her neck, her face. It would definitely be the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So however this is finishing off Bizarro Alley. Why don't you describe that?
I'm just like, how Mortal Kombat do we go?
Exactly. No, go for it. I think make it entertaining because this is your next brain dance for the fans too. Let's not forget.
I think the pincers fold together to make a piercing projectile, and it just goes toonk, just straight into her chest as she kind of looks up in a panic. It opens up inside of her. Blood spurts out as it, penetrates her chest cavity. And I think it literally whips out her heart.
Oh, I love it. Maybe even a couple seconds beat. Couple little last beats.
Finish her.
Oh yeah, no, I think that would happen.
Wins.
Yeah, and I think the crowd would go nuts. Let's get some more cheers.
And then, I'll kind of again wipe away the take the heart out, wipe away the blood from the cyber snake, and say, that's the problem with these corpo stooges, isn't it? They got no heart, and you guys know that mine belongs to you.
Nice, yeah.
So let's finish this out with a real party, shall we?
Party!
Hades, can you bring up the music?
Hades is now the DJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now
do I just totally mean girls this and crowd surf?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
The
Hades,
crowd surfs off into the sunset.
Hades cranks up the beat. The music kind of goes up. The crowd cheers as you say those last words. Stage dive onto them as they kind of float you around, and you end up out towards the crowd as Bud and Hades walk out from backstage, meeting up right where you get kind of put down by the crowd, right where Rush and Amaya are, and the crowd kind of gathered around, all taking pictures, just excited, and everyone's like dancing and just kind of celebrating as Hades, Bud, Amaya, Rush, and Alley Cats are all kind of posted up together now right in the front. I'll let you guys kind of discuss the success of this for a moment.
Congratulations.
Nicely done.
Thanks. I've always wondered. It's one thing to have yourself called heartless. It's another thing to rip it out of yourself.
Is Allie still holding it? Or
I think she left it on stage, maybe. Oh, actually, no. Let's say it's in my hands. Yeah, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Hades will take it and put it in whatever pockets.
We can put this in a jar later.
Hey, you keep it. That's always really been yours.
I think
turns to Bud
and horrifying.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think
Doesn't she say the sweetest things?
I think everybody at least 1 point humanity lost for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Isn't she the sweetest?
Well, Craig Horse says Allie gave Hades her heart.
Yeah.
Literally.
Tell me you recorded that.
I did.
Yeah,
I
I think
did.
everybody else did too.
Just to
I
prove
recorded
it.
it and I posted it out to everyone, so everyone who wasn't here will know who the real Alley Cat is and what happened.
Hell yeah.
You get all her sponsors back, and then some. You get new ones.
Yeah, it's
Speaking
pretty
of-
epic.
Hey guys. Hollow clothes and chocolate, the best combo, right? Not to mention, you can really savor those bonbons now that you know that they are of the original form.
Yeah, I put a whole bunch in my pocket.
They melted. Are they all over the heart now? Is it a chocolate heart?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I'm just.
If there is a refrigerated jacket somewhere in Night City, we need to get you one.
Yeah, it's
Or
probably
you
the
can
right
keep all your
choice.
snacks temperature controlled.
Waterproof.
Hello, Artelzorian. Yes, I do have the best new idea.
Yep.
How else am I gonna keep my snacks safe in
I'll
warm
calmly
body
await
water?
this DLC drop.
But yeah, I think we can.
What about the after party? You still got a penthouse booked, right?
Yeah, it's
True.
it's Ellie. It's your place. It's your home, your new apartment or new condo.
Oh, they're gonna trash it.
Yeah,
It was
apparently.
it's all sponsored, so you don't. It's all from them.
Yeah.
Then we can
Fair.
trash it.
I mean, those fans still thought it was me. So I feel like we just have a real party.
Yeah, I think
Yay.
for streamlining it, I think what I would like to see happen is, you win over the fans, you party in the warehouse a bit, you check out the brain dances that Bizarro Alley was putting out, and kind of replace them with some of your own that you've been recording over the past days and week of dealing with Arasaka and all this craziness, kind of getting the fans to realize what was really going on here. And all of them are back on Team Alley, real Alley, not Bizarro. And Amaya helps back that up with putting out fan point of view videos of everything that went down on the Garden page, gets everything back on board, and even lines up the sponsors, calls back up people even tonight as you're figuring things out. It all happens fairly quick. And then you're able to kind of go over to this new sponsored condo where basically Bizarro Alley was using some of the funded money to get put up in, and some sponsor money, and now you have access. You even find the pass card in Bizarro Alley's outfit, tucked away in her little what's left of underwear under that hologram outfit. But you're able to take that, so now you've got this pimp ass condo sort of set up, and we can get into some details of that when it happens. But the other things that you notice from Bizarro Alley that you're able to get is that she had a Killstrom Banshee microphone headset on, as well as a Killstrom sonic boom amp and the Killstrom Typhoid speaker system that was all set up here. Anyone that's not familiar from Black Chrome, and I'm just going to kind of short phrase this a bit. It's quite a bit to read here, but the Banshee has basically been called the clearest wireless microphone headset on the market today. In addition to crispy capturing vocals, it also automatically filters out background noises and such, syncs with your agent. Let's see, moments of musical inspiration. With the Banshee 1 hour charging, all you need to rock 48 hours straight. The Banshee microphone also gives the user a +2 to play their instrument singing. Skill checks. So you get that +2 anytime you use this to your instrument when you do singing checks or any type of vocal work for your events. Aside from that, you have the Killstrom Sonic Boom Amp, which is a whole portable amp system that you can take with it that causes people to have a DV15 resist torture and drugs. If they fail, they suffer the critical ear injury for 1 minute, but does not take the injury's bonus damage. So you can kind of trigger that and boost that when you need. Plus, it can sync up to the Killstrom Typhoid speakers, which increases the distance of that because it normally just kind of works within a 10-meter yard range. But with the whole Typhoid speaker setup, if you have it all plugged in, it has a 90 meter sort of range. So you have this whole sound system set up. You can do the critical ear damage with it. It's a bit of a weapon, but you can also use it as a sound system, and you get the +2 to your play instrument with vocals with that microphone. You got the condo set up, and you remove her waist, neck, ankle, and wrist hologram cuff links. So now you have the hologram outfit, which I already read earlier, the Maceto Hollowwear, Maceto Tech clothing, which we read from Hades doing the research. But you have that. You have these pieces straight out of Black Chrome. So now moving forward, because it's your sponsor, because you've won this competition and that's your official sponsor, you have unlimited outfits with it. You don't have to pay 100 eddies for each sort of setup. It's sponsored.
Amazing.
So now for your events, for Edgerunner gigs, for different things, you can absolutely describe almost any type of outfit or setup and get it out of this hologram setup.
Well, I feel pretty good about what happened here today. I don't know about anyone else.
Me too.
Literally, hey, life and therapy sometimes is just murdering the old narcissistic versions of yourself. I've just taken it the extra step, and I just really feel I feel like we all really made this happen.
She's already scrolling through different outfits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was that, Bud? What was that, Bud?
You made the metaphor real, like you killed your old self.
I know. It really worked out.
Really,
Maybe I should.
The new old self, but yeah.
No, I
Maybe
love
I
that.
should move into acting.
And just to put a little bow on it, let's say that at the end of the night, you make it back to the condo for the after party, where Amaya gets kind of like the top tier of your promoters and fans to kind of come over, the same way Bizarro Alley was kind of planning for, but now you kind of took over and you have them over and continue to win them back over and just have a great night with the top tier of your fans, with Amaya, with your team, with the real Hades, real Russian Bud, in your new condo, which we'll get into a description of, but I'd like to put that on kind of a top floor of possibly like either the upper marina or Little Europe. I'll let it be Alley Cat's decision, but I'm taking her out of the combat zone and into an actual secure, nice district. Alley's call. But it's a top level, maybe not a penthouse suite, but an absolute sponsored condo. It's not like a little apartment at all. It has multiple rooms, a little balcony. It's up there like will sound like 40 or 50 something floors. So you got a nice overlook of the city. But think about where you want that, what district, and we'll get that when the time comes. But you go there, you have a nice little party, enjoying all the spoils of your endeavor, and just feel good about taking out Bizarro Alley. As at
really do.
half of the team has successfully taken out their Bizarro clones. You have the other half ready to go. We know that Rush has a night market coming in a couple nights. We also know that Hades' grandma said that Hades has been hitting her up for money and things like that. So maybe next week you all can kind of look into Hades because you're not exactly sure where Rush is at the time, but you do know where he's gonna be in a couple days. So you can either streamline that and take a couple days and do absolutely nothing, and then go for Rush, allowing Bizarro, Hades, and Bizarro Rush to maybe have some days to do whatever they might do. We'll see what the GM comes up with if you go that route. Or we can go next session to pursue Hades and wait a couple days for Rush's night market for that encounter. What does the team think?
I just can't wait to kill the rest of us, huh?
What do you think? What do you think you might pursue? You think you might pursue Hades through her grandma giving some direction, or do you think you might hit the streets and connections to try to track down Bizarro Rush before the night market? Which do you think? What do you think you might want to pursue next?
Rush, you were saying that you'd be interested in taking out the other Rush before the market.
Yeah,
So
I
it might
was
be
thinking.
better to try and find him actually if there's only a couple days before the market.
I was thinking of killing him in the McMansion so that Arasaka could watch.
I like that.
But yeah,
I think, but yeah, I definitely think either or we should definitely get on it ASAP.
Yeah.
Before they
Having a
cause too
level
much
10
damage.
fixer running around.
yeah,
To
because
make
we don't want to give.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to give Rush too much time to plan.
Right, I would say go for Rush first since there's a time limit more since you're wanting to do it before the market,
Yeah.
whereas Hades is not as much of a time crunch.
Okay, then let's do this. Does anybody have a tracking skill?
Ooh.
If someone actually has some type of stat in a tracking skill, that's who I'm gonna have make this roll. If nobody on the team has anything in tracking, which I know Amaya doesn't, Val, because I've got your sheet here. If nobody has tracking, then I'll have Rush make that roll regardless.
Where is it?
It's in awareness skills.
I have nothing in it. Oh, you're right.
All right, Rush, give me that tracking just to see if Rush is the next pursuant, or if you just hit too many dead ends and gotta wait for the night market.
Can I use my luck?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
so
gonna
you
dump.
pass is what I'm hearing.
Well,
7 points.
we'll see. I've actually got 8 points of luck.
Oh my god.
It's 17.
I think we used all the +2s, Bronx. Sorry.
Yeah, used all the +2s. Wow, you're hitting right on the mark. I was looking for a 17. Typically, it goes to the defender. This is a bit of a unique situation because it's not so much contested as it's just a straight DV. Let's do this. Let's do. Give me a 1d10. You call it odd or even in your favor.
Oh, odd.
Give me the 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. So close. You come to too many dead ends. In fact, it looks like Rush is no longer in that McMansion. Just a little bit of research tonight while everyone's partying. You do your due diligence, trying to line up what you can, and you're not finding enough leads. In fact, it doesn't look like he's been in the McMansion for the past couple days. All you get is some more rumors about him setting up a midnight market in the middle of a night market in a couple days. But yeah, no luck on exact tracking. So that lets us know next week the team is left with, you're going to have to contact Hades' grandma, get a little bit of lead generation on that, and pursue Hades for now because you've had no luck. You just know where Rush is going to be in a couple days. Everyone cool with that? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks so much. Such a great session. I love the Alley Cats one-on-one. I loved everybody's tactfulness. Thanks so much, Val, for joining us and playing Amaya. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you guys for letting me play with you guys.
Yeah, it was so fun to see. I always love bringing NPCs to life, and if we can have someone else running, I think we're going to have more guests too. I'm going to try to get a guest next week, possibly the one after that. Maybe we'll start cycling in some guests for fun, playing some NPCs when applicable, when we can pull it off and it makes sense. Otherwise, I want to take a moment to thank chat for being part of the story, all the +2s, my -2s as well, and all the contributions, as well as the fun ideas that you put into chat. It's always great having you as part of our story. So make sure you're here every week, every Thursday. Don't forget, Tonight is the last call on the Cybernation Uncensored Patreon to come play with us monthly with Val's team, Phoenix Rising. So join that up tonight. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I'll be running that live in the Cybernation Uncensored Facebook group to pick our 2 winners for this month. We're going to cycle in 2 different players every month. So check that out too. And yeah, shout out to Syrinscape for having us. Everyone check out Syrinscape, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Ultimate.